Yeah.
Why do you think these people hang out with me? You think they hang out with me just because, oh, he's weird, fuck this? No, they're like me.
No, hey,
they're like me.
I'm just more accepted of now. Even in the video, you could tell you're just like, beat my dick in my car last night. My first thing I was like, where, downtown? Like,
Yeah, I love that. I love that we actually.
I wasn't even like offended. I was like, where'd you do it, bro? Like, what was it about?
That's friendship. That's friendship right there, folks.
I was like, where'd you do it?
Yeah, man. I want people to feel like I'm Barry White talking to them. Do I sound like Barry White in your ear?
You're always good. It's because this guy always like leans back.
Will I move too much?
Yeah.
I'll stay right here. Okay. This headache's kicking my ass. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was totally fine. Totally fine. And then the crazy shit in the game started happening and we started fucking yelling. And as soon as that started, game over. Game over.
Nice cup,
I get too emotionally invested in these fucking games, yo.
Okay, we're good.
Too much.
Oh my goodness.
What's good, boys?
What's good, brother?
Welcome back. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I fucked that up. But
2 hours, 5 hours?
how long?
It was like 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours late?
You remember? We took a nap. Right.
What time did you get here at?
Like 8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
What time did you get here at?
I think it was like 1:20. I think it was.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was a while. We chilled in here. Decided to go take a smoke. Smoked out there for like probably 15 minutes.
Devil's grass, eh? And a quick little burn, eh?
That's what you need. Look at your eyes.
Yeah,
man.
dude. I don't know what the fuck. I'm actually like super rattled right now.
Do you notice that when you get older now, when you get sick, it's like it really affects you more?
See, it's like the Tylenol's already starting to, like I'm already feeling better than when I was 5 minutes ago, which is great. No, not really. I don't get sick. Not that I don't get sick. I get sick like maybe once a year, which I feel like is like normal. Some people get like more, but this is not even sick. I was totally fine like fucking an hour ago, and then we started with the yelling, and then after the yelling,
works, no?
I don't know, maybe,
right?
No, COVID. I knew in the middle of the night when I first got COVID. It was the fucking worst. So like I went to sleep. And I don't even know how to describe the feeling I was feeling. I always every time I think about it or have this conversation, I always like struggle to describe it because it was like, it's like I don't even know. It's like what was happening was like something was just like boiling in my body. That's the best thing. Like something was just like vibrating or like something was happening. Sounds you know, where you're just like I'm okay, but something's off. And I'm like rolling in bed. This is like at 1:30, 2 a.m. I'm like,
you ever had malaria before?
No. Have you?
I believe so. It sounds like it.
Yeah.
What?
You ever had malaria? Yeah. That sounds like a little bit, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Malaria. It just sounds like when you were like something's like.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, see, I've never had it.
It's aggressive, bro.
But
it's so aggressive.
In the middle of the night, like tossing and turning in the middle of the night, I'm just kind of like. Something's off. Something's happening. And then when I woke up in the morning, felt like fucking dog shit. Went to get tested and I had COVID. I was like, that makes sense. But like in the middle of the night, like once I woke up, I'm like, yeah, I got COVID. I'm like, this ain't normal. This must be what everyone's talking about. Where it's
not
a little different.
Never had it, man.
Yeah. Never had it?
Never had it. We don't need those
bulletproof,
things,
bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
That's
why I raw dog life. That's why I raw dog life, folks. Hey, yo, welcome to another episode of the D and Provy podcast. Hey, yo.
It's D-E.
I was just about to say.
You just said D and Provy. It's D-E.
I remember one day I texted you. I was like, yo, is it D-E or is it D as in like D? And you were like, oh, it's D as in like D. And
no, that's definitely D-E.
Okay. Well, I've been.
Yeah, because I wanted to.
I've been saying D. I think.
Have you been saying D?
Yeah, I've been saying D too, to be honest.
I think it makes sense, more sense than D-E.
Yeah,
D-E now that you say, I'm not going to let you, I don't like it.
It's good. I change it. It's all good.
Because D is like a double entendre.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, just D as in like Daniel.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Daniel English. Like D-E and Provy.
Well, that's what I got.
A little bit of a bar, you know? Not the best rapper in the world.
That's why I thought you meant your dick. That's why I thought you meant.
Oh, you thought you meant my dick?
No, that's the double entendre because that and also D-E.
My name. Yeah. My name, my cock. Gotcha.
Cock's so much more aggressive though, don't you think?
What'd you do this weekend? What'd you get up to?
The weekend's still going on, but
It's
fucking worked.
Weekend's over.
Yeah.
Hung out with my family. Sunday's still a day for us.
Is it really?
Sunday, yeah, because we at some point, bro, Sunday's a big day. Everybody goes to church.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, more families around and stuff like that. My parents try to like change their schedules around so Sundays they could be around. At
Well,
least.
because usually Sundays
Yeah.
are like one Sunday like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It's more so like get ready for Monday.
Well, I guess if you have a normal schedule, I just don't have a normal schedule like
Oh yeah,
that.
there you go.
What did I do? I fucking rode in chat. Fucking slept.
You what?
Wrote.
Oh, nice.
Pen to paper.
Yeah.
Got booked for a couple things. Had to start planning. I completely forgot I'm doing some things like the RD Awards coming up. I'm hyped for the RD Awards. You guys should come if you're free.
When is that?
It's like fucking in 2 weeks. 2 weeks Saturday.
Do you know what? Oh, Saturday. What time
It's
is
on
it?
Saturday. Like middle of the day.
Oh, might be able to make that work.
Like, yeah.
Wednesday was fun. Fuck, Wednesday was dope.
Yeah, how'd you guys, what
a
was your
great
experience?
time.
What was your Google review?
Google review.
It was dope. I think it was. I think the only thing I might change is maybe getting people to tell you what to like say, like what to like make jokes about.
What do you mean by that? Like you want more or less of that?
I think it depends with the crowd. I feel like if it had been the crowd at Akeem's show, that might have been better.
What?
I feel like the suggestions, I think
Oh,
it was.
okay.
Yeah. 'Cause
You think so?
I feel like that crowd was a little bit, like this crowd was dope, but I feel like there was just a lot of weirdos in the crowd.
I didn't think there was a lot of weirdos.
No, I didn't think so. I think those two that stuck out to me, but
Yeah.
other than that, like
Yeah.
it was
Or maybe people like were just shy. I don't know what it was.
okay.
No, I didn't think so. They like it's funny because when you do stuff like that, people want to throw out like the topics that no one wants to talk about, which I totally understand.
Yeah.
And I would probably do the same thing. Like 100%. Like they were saying like politics.
I
and
liked it.
transgender. Like fucking Ola was like he said one thing about something. He's like, "Okay, we're moving off that topic." Like, he didn't want to really dive
I'm not trying
into
to
it.
get canceled.
Yeah, it's an interesting form of like the suggestions.
Yeah.
It's an interesting kind of feature or topic
Yeah.
because like you have to kind of either go all in or you got to be like, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
And then it kind of gets like, okay, well then, if once a comedian kind of cuts off one, then the audience is gonna start second guessing their thing as opposed to just like, don't even think about it. Like whatever's on your mind, just yell it out. And then someone yells out something like transgender, and you're like, not talking
I
about
hear-
that.
I see
know
what you're
I'm
saying. I see what you're saying.
But I thought it was good. Even the suggestions, like the ones that like people passed up, I thought more were going up.
No, I don't think they were bad. I think there's just a lot of hesitation on some people.
Yeah,
I
probably.
guess because of the climate we're in, because people are just too afraid to say what the fuck they want to say.
I think I only noticed the people that were involved, and like the people that were involved were very like positively involved.
Irony.
Even you know what I'm saying, like, the comedian was funnier than I
He
thought.
was
The nigga basically did
fire,
a set, bro. Like, are you
that?
kidding?
Yeah.
The comedian?
Yeah.
He was the magician.
Yeah.
He was funnier than I thought. He basically did a little set, bro.
Yeah, he did.
You know
He
what I
did.
mean?
He's like irony.
You know, it's fucking
Yeah.
He
sick.
looked like a fucking Aaron, yo. That guy's hilarious.
Small world, yo. He's actually from Brampton. We
Really?
found out at the
Yeah.
end. He's actually friends with one of the niggas that was there. He said, yeah, we actually met over live. Like, we were doing IG live during the pandemic. I'm like, small world.
He's a
Yeah.
videographer. That's how I know him.
Yeah.
Pardon what?
He's a videographer. That's how I know him.
Aaron?
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking about the magician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the magician's a Brampton man, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, he was
Aaron looked like an Aaron
Yeah.
from fucking
sure,
Toronto or
bro.
GTA.
That shit was so fun, bro. Like, I think I felt like the crowd was so at home. It felt like a community.
Yeah.
Felt like a community gathering, bro.
It was good
Yeah.
that I
was
was so
sick.
happy that you went after that guy.
It's
Instead
crazy,
of,
bro.
like-
It flowed so much that it didn't feel like I
Yeah.
was doing anything aggressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Until the amount of people that came after the show and they were like, "Damn, bro, that was so savage, bro."
It wasn't even
Damn,
that
bro."
savage.
And me, I'm like, I was
It
just
was
talking.
it was just normal
Everything-
flow for me.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
feel like everything we were all thinking, I feel like I said it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
exactly
Especially
it.
when I found out he was married.
Yeah,
nigga.
when you said
Bruh.
settled, he's like, I think
I-
you settled.
know
I
what
literally
I
was
mean?
like in my head, I was like, yo, I co-sign that right now.
And you know, I watched the videos, and I'm hyped about the videos that I watch it now, because like there's some girls going like this, and like it was church and the niggas preaching. It was hilarious. I'm hyped. Did you film my set?
Yeah, I have the whole set.
Thank you, bro. I'm hyped to actually like look back on that because I didn't expect that to happen. I was nervous as fuck as usual. Fucking went over my shit, but it's different now. The nervous is different now.
Yeah.
It's more of like a, It's like it's different now. You know what I'm saying? It's like the good nerves type shit. So before I went up there, bro, I was actually excited. I was looking forward to it, but I had no idea I was actually gonna talk to that guy that much. Just kind of just, I think the Lord led me that day. You know what's crazy about that guy? He went around after the show talking to everybody, being like, "This was the most fun I've had in so long. I had so much fucking fun tonight." Walks up to me, he's like, "Dude, I want to say I'm so sorry if I intimidated you or anything, but like
that's not the first time that's happened to him.
There's no way.
There's no way.
And this is what made me realize.
At every party, he's probably been that guy.
I think he's kind of slow because he just kept like he was so positive, but in a weird way. Like he was like, and you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude, brother, you taught me a good lesson tonight. I'm like, oh, word. And his wife is just standing there smiling, and he's like, yeah, you taught me a lesson tonight. If anything comes to mind, I don't just have to say it, and I learned that because of you. It's like a 30-year-old man, bro.
Like, but this is, I fuck with that because even like I think I was there when you were talking to me. I thought like this is gonna go south. He's like gonna feel attacked.
I was so shocked by what came out of his mouth. I think he's slow. I think he's actually slow.
Or maybe he's.
It's not even that. I think that it's either that or some people just don't have any social awareness at all.
I consider that a little slow.
You think so?
I consider that a little
fair.
Nigga, he spent the whole night being told to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just giving context to the people. Like, he imagine going all night, everybody saying shut the fuck up, and you're like, yeah.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
So it's either you're slow or you just have zero social awareness whatsoever.
That was crazy. And he was so happy.
He had none.
I was just happy that he didn't at least turn and become angry and
swing.
Storm the page.
But I don't think he would have. Like, it's too...
Some people have done that. Like,
yeah, it's happened in shows. I mean, like...
See, that's why... So that's why I think that it's a social awareness thing. Because, like, he wouldn't get... If it's socially aware... Like, he just doesn't realize, like, what's going on. As opposed to being slow where it's like, oh, are you making fun of me? Like, type of thing, you know? So it's like... yeah, I think it's... One, and the funniest thing about that he's married and all that, is that she'll use that as the reason why she's with him. He's not like every other guy. He's super unique. Like he's.
You think so?
Like, yeah.
You think that's what
Hey man, maybe that's what she needed, bro.
And that's why I asked. Like, she said she was alone when she was in the restaurant. She was by herself. So you know what? As pretty as you could look on the outside, maybe there's something wrong with you too, bro.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
Maybe he shot his shot, bro. I mean,
honestly, I was thinking about it. Maybe they're so happy, like they actually go home, and this actually was just another. There was no speed bump that came from this. It was just like this was a fun night, honey. And she was like, yeah, this was really fun.
Yeah. It was just like last week.
Bro, that ass. In one of the videos that I saw too, at the end when I was like, I think you settled, he said, oh, thank you, brother. You hear him saying thank you, brother, at the end, and he says that's when he's like, thank you, brother. He's like, I love you, and that's when I was like, I can't say I hate you. That's why I was like, I love you, like real shit. And that's why I'm like, there's no way you're not. Like, he's the type of nigga to throw me off. If we're in a roast battle, he'd be like, fuck yeah. I don't want to.
Fucking marry him. Just absolutely fucking butcher that shit.
Bro, I was mad. I was hot. I looked around. I was like, how would you
go on stage if you're going to do that?
I was hot. I hate that type of fucking energy. I hate that, bro, because you make it about yourself. What the fuck is that, bro? And remember, I told you, when I met you, we did the first podcast like years ago. I was like, yo, you were like, oh, you know this chick? I'm like, oh, yeah, bro. We actually just got in an argument. Bruh. That first time that we got in an argument, I realized she's an irrational fucking person. Like, because the way it went from point A to point B, there was no buildup. It was just something happened, and I'm like, oh, crazy. So, but ever since that day, I've kind of like treaded carefully. Because I'm like, I'm not getting in that. If you're, me personally, if I'm arguing with girls and I notice that you're the type of girl to be loud as fuck, you're already starting to win. I'm not gonna, especially if we're in public, nigga, you're already starting to win, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you're already starting to win. So when I noticed that about her, that she's like, that person, I'm like, yeah, I can't just fuck around with that nigga. Now we're at Portside, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe she's changed. It's been years. It's been such a long time.
Yeah.
Goes volunteers. I'm like, this is sick. We love a volunteering ass fucking person, bro. She goes on stage just the way she even did it and just threw the shit. I'm like, it's like a child.
Shaking all of them. I'm like, okay, don't just follow the instructions.
You're fucking up the show.
It wasn't that. Yeah, you're actually fucking up the shit. Like, people paid for this. Not about you, but people paid for this shit, yo. Like, that shit like that cheeses me so fucking much. Gets off stage smiling too. Goes, sits down. I'm like,
it's kind of like one of those like.
Bro, I had to talk to the magician after. I'm like, bro.
No, he did a great job, just like
real shit.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, do you deal with that often? Because I didn't even think somebody would ever volunteer to fuck it up until that thought didn't come up to my mind until I witnessed that. I'm like, this must happen more. This can't be the first time. Yeah, it can't be the first time. And he's like, yeah, man, I've actually dealt with worse than that. So honestly, that bitch, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, yeah, that bitch fucking, bro, whatever. Still was a good show. But I'm like, I don't know. I hate, if you don't even believe in magic, why would you show up to the show just to try to kill the vibe for everybody else who's trying to like.
Just don't go on stage. Be like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Simple as that.
Come on up. No, I'm good.
Simple as that.
Especially when no one forced you to do it.
Yeah, I'm good. Like,
dude, I told Stanley after, I was like, I wasn't. I was like, I saw
Everybody should have booed her.
me and Abdul blazed outside, and I blazed at home. So I was feeling good, but my paranoia started kicking in. I was like,
At what point?
I was like, I bet you when the magic show started.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
fucking in my head, I started making up this story to myself. I was like, Provy told this nigga last time that I don't believe in magic. Bullshit. So like, as he's like, everyone stand up. He's like, heads, tails, and all this shit. I felt like he was looking at me and just calling everything that I did so he could pick me out at the end. So I'd be like, heads, and I'd be like this. He's like, fucking heads, stay up. And I'm like, so one time he's like, tails. And I fucking, no, he's like, heads or tails. So I did tails, and he's like, it's tails. And I sat my black ass down, yo. I'm like, yo, this nigga ain't getting me today. There's no chance.
I'm dead. This nigga actually sat down.
I told him after.
You didn't give him a chance.
I was like, no chance.
No
He's getting me.
Bro, I'm actually surprised you didn't volunteer to do shit, man. That would have been sick as fuck.
No, I was going to, but then I was like, nah, I'm not
That would
trying
have
to.
been so sick.
No, that shit's see, even that Aaron was like,
He's like,
he got her name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
fucking
did.
got
He
it.
did.
he
Aaron
did.
was trying to debunk
no,
it.
it's just fucking,
Aaron was
no, no.
teetering that line of like, I'm gonna kill the vibe too. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like,
Like,
yo,
fuck.
yeah, this guy's a fucking.
Yeah, right? Like,
But even if you didn't, that was so
a
close.
fraud.
so
man.
close.
For
bro.
him
You
to
been-
just like come up with that shit, like
Nigga,
there's
you had
no
a crush
way,
on her in
bro.
grade 5, nigga?
Yeah,
no.
crazy.
First of all, there's a lot of sorcery in that place that was alive
Yeah,
that night.
there is.
But you know what, bro? Hey, everybody got a good show. It was a
He's like,
fucking
nah,
good time.
that wasn't.
No,
that
it's
was not her
crazy.
name, yo. This guy's a fraud, yo.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to Ola at the end of the show. He's like, bro, like the sheet that he pulled out at the end. He's like, he was writing that shit at his house. Like they're just like casually hanging out, and he's just like writing all that shit.
There has to be but I know
And I'm like-
some math tricks like that. I don't know. There's some math tricks where
There's
like
got- there's
if
the-
you do some timesing and some this and that, depending on if it's an even number, odd, blah 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 blah.
You could say that, but the way like everything was just
No,
so
for sure.
cohesive,
Bro,
bro.
especially when he asked the chick to fucking
Yeah,
unravel
and
and
I'm
the
like-
numbers. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Especially when who's like the calculator's fucked up.
yeah.
It wasn't his
And
calculator.
it was
Yeah,
black
that's the
comedy.
thing,
It was
bro.
somebody
Exactly.
else's comment.
And it was
Hey,
black
I'm just
comedy.
saying, man.
Hey. You just gotta step away and kind
I just clap. I'm like, great job.
On to the next.
I don't want to piss him
On
off.
to the next.
I don't want to
I'm
piss
not
that
gonna lie,
nigga
I got a little freaked out. And he's like, I read people's minds and shit. I'm like, I was thinking wild shit. I'm like,
off. The nigga said pin code. I'm like, nigga, try to take my money. See what happens. Go in my bank account. Go on my account. We're both gonna be surprised, nigga. What do you mean? Shit. You kidding me?
Yeah,
shit
no, that was
lit.
good. That was cheese that you fucking pulled the trigger on that though.
Yeah, me too. That
like,
that kind of vibe. Somebody asked at the end, they're like, yo, does 15 like starting to like feel like a little short for you guys? I'm like, I don't know about you guys. When you say you guys, I think these niggas are a lot more used to it than I am. And
Yeah.
shit, but, like, definitely
15 short?
even for me, yeah, for sure. Bro, I had a show the next day, bro. I did like, well, this is what the guy said. I know when people get anxious in the moment, it feels like time is moving so
Yeah.
much faster and shit. But he was like, yo, you did like 25 minutes on the next night when I was supposed to do fucking 15 the next night as well. But the 25 felt like I did the 15 that I literally just did the
Yeah.
night before. So it's getting better. I think the work is being put in, is showing.
That's good.
I don't know what else. Other than like, I know exactly what's happening, but I guess that's the most broad way I could really say it. And I love an environment like that to be able to like, me personally, I was in a mindset of competition that night.
Yeah.
I was in a mindset of like, I was like pissed off low key, but in like a competition way and not in no
Yeah.
other way other than like, I got
Yeah.
something.
Were you
like-
supposed to host that one?
I thought so too, but I was so locked in that when I saw the lineup, I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't even ask questions about it. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah. When did you find out?
When I saw the lineup.
Which was the day of?
I believe so, yeah. The day of or the day before.
Yeah, 'cause I thought the whole time you were hosting, and then
Me
I was
too-
like,
me
and
too.
then
But,
Ola
like,
started hosting.
Fucking like,
It is what it is.
just testing yourself and shit. Just seeing like how many ways things could go wrong and you still do well.
Yeah.
Or not go wrong, but like you could be, I don't know, just making up shit in your mind of like ways that things are trying to like rattle you, but it's really
Yeah.
not gonna get you type
Yeah.
shit. I was in the right mindset that night. I was
Were you familiar with all the comedians? Like, did you know him? Did you know the weed guy, the light skin in the
yeah, I
beginning?
know all the niggas.
He's funny, man.
Who else
I
went
liked
up
him.
there?
He was funny.
Oh,
the white
Jacob.
boy.
Jacob is fucking hilarious. He's actually leaving, I guess, this week.
Is that
the Jewish guy?
Yeah, the Jewish
Yeah, he's
guy.
funny.
He was
man.
funny, man.
Him and Malik are leaving at the same time. You've seen Malik, right? I'm happy you got to see these funny ass people. Malik's leaving. He's the guy who talks about his dad. He's Muslim. The
I don't think
Muslim
I've
guy.
seen him.
Oh fuck! There's no way.
I don't think I've seen him.
You saw him. You know Malik.
Maybe if I see a picture,
Shut the
maybe.
fuck up. He like leans on the pole and he like sighs and he's like.
No.
Shut the fuck
Haven't
up.
seen him.
You would have loved. Oh, that was the show you left early, I think.
Oh, okay.
You would have loved his shit, bro. He's so like talks about his family and shit. His fuck is sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both leaving.
He's funny, man. Jacob's
Where are they
funny.
leaving to? Where are they going?
They're going back home. I think they're from Toronto or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Toronto or Winnipeg. I don't know. But the whole lineup was nice. Even the people that me and Ola were talking about this, like even Ola, like he's the one who mentioned it, and I was like, then I could really like articulate it. He was like, even Akeem didn't even come off like firing the way that he usually does.
Yeah.
But like the longer that the set went on, he finished off strong as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what's crazy about that is the fact that I was like, yo, it's crazy that you could say that and we can agree on that. But from the audience perspective, you can't tell. Because niggas are so nice that like even an off day for a nigga or like a misstep for a nigga, you personally wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, unless you see them.
Unless you've seen him on a regular basis type thing. So it was like the whole show lineup wise was fucking so good. Yeah. I think everybody did well. Even Raz, you know that dude hasn't performed in years.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's funny, man.
My nigga. And it's 5 minutes for me is so hard to be able to do because nobody knows shit about you. You don't get to settle in your shit. You're just bangers.
Yeah.
And making people laugh and you walk off. And you only got 5 minutes, killed that shit. It was sick, man. Yeah. It was a good time. Ola killed that shit. I love the fucking Alpha Data came out.
Alpha Data was
the first
funny.
time you brought him out?
First time, bro. On the lineup, it said guest. It was a guest. I'm like, bro, who else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Because he kept adding names. At some point, I'm like, yo, who else? Like, who? He's like, nah, I'm gonna let you know. I kept asking him, like, yo, is he white? Is he black? Is he taller than me? Blah, blah, blah. And then he took off the thing. And I got hype. I love that shit.
That was hilarious. That was good.
I love that shit. It was sick.
Yeah, I thought Ola was gonna go after that guy. Does Ola like I've seen? I think that's the second time I've seen him out. Does he go after people in crowds? Yeah. I knew you. I had a feeling that you would, that you were capable of it.
Yeah.
And then I think because how aggressive he was, I knew probably was just gonna get off the bat. He's like, I don't like you, man.
See, I was waiting to see what the crowd reaction was gonna be because I know you, so I'm like, I knew the moment he said something, I'm like, this is not gonna end well.
And this is another thing too. I feel like if the crowd isn't involved like that, then I come off as I'm aggressive.
That's the thing. That's
because
what I was
I'm
worried
very
about.
sarcastic. Like I'll say a lot of this stuff with a straight face.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not, even if it's not sarcasm, I'm just really telling you I don't like you. Yeah. I say it with a straight face, but it's not me just being angry. It's just like, yo, I have nothing else to give you right now. You know what I mean? So like, as soon as I was like, again, because this is what he told us. We didn't plan the set, which I'm like, I like that. But then right before, this kind of threw me off a little bit for like 2 minutes, yo. Not even like 30 seconds. He's like, okay, if you guys want to do some time at the beginning, you can. I'm like, nigga, I hate that. Because I had to work myself into becoming a time nigga and like a structured nigga. So I really came here today with nothing on my mind at all. So when he said that, but then I remembered I've been putting in work. So when I went up there, a couple of things I actually like wanted to try. Like the Muslim thing. I had just thought about it the night before. The fucking... the religion thing. And I loved how quiet the room got at that point. I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna start talking about more serious shit here and there.
Yeah.
Like that was sick as fuck. Like the way the whole thing went, I don't know, I had a good time.
Yeah.
As a motherfucker.
It was really good.
That dude added to the show. I actually told him, I'm like, thank you. In a way, you actually added to the show.
He did.
Like you allowed everybody to laugh at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which in its own is like a power, bro. Like,
For sure.
Like it was blessed.
And especially that he didn't like take offense to it.
Yeah, I think that's what I was waiting to see because
I didn't think he was going to. I think he was like kind of just at that like.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell him, and I feel like
I was thrown off.
Yeah.
Because everything that came out of his mouth threw me off. At some point.
The fact that he drank his own piss and he like just like.
Nigga.
First, he was by himself, so like you didn't even have to tell anybody. You could have just kept that shit to yourself.
The fact that he just met Akeem too is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting Akeem meets people and just invites them, so it's not like they're actually close like that. Yeah. So when he told me he was Akeem's friend at the beginning of the show, I was like, that's so weird that you
Dude,
I was
like this. I was genuinely taken aback because I'm setting up the cameras and then I'm talking to Akeem, and then this dude just like volunteered that information.
He told you this before the show,
bro, because we were like in the corner, bro, and then he's like, yeah, like I went hiking, blah blah blah, like drank my own piss,
that's
and
disgusting.
Then me and Akeem looked at each other. I'm like, dude,
yeah, I heard that's kind of good for you, low key.
No, it's not.
You could Google it. There's some nutritional values to it.
There's no nutritional values.
Have
That's
you
all
Googled it before?
waste. Yeah, I have.
It's all waste? What do you mean by that?
Even if it is,
let's have a scientific conversation about this.
It's your body excreting waste.
Okay, can you please expand on that for the people that just don't know what excreting means?
Excreting waste, it means emptying your body. So like anything, any waste, any stuff that your body doesn't need to use in terms of like whether it's extra, like if you drink a lot of water, your body will rinse out all of its waste. So that includes the urine. So like urine's not good to drink.
Shit,
I think if you like step on something, like it could be an antibacterial thing or like it'll help clean, like if you have nothing else. But other than that, you shouldn't be drinking your own piss.
I think what he's trying to say is maybe.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What does it say?
Times have changed. Last time I Googled this, I didn't get the answers I just got right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like.
Fucking what you just said.
Is there a story behind this, bro?
I don't I don't know who put out the rumor that drinking your piss has
Bro,
nutritional
I'm pretty
value.
sure. I don't remember how I got to this mind one day, and I looked it up, and it fucking was like, no, nigga, stop. First of all,
You know what's crazy, bro?
So exposing. It was crazy. One, very much happy that people watch the podcast. You know what I mean? And people keep up and know what the fuck the nigga's talking about.
All right.
But nigga, shit.
And then you did the whole story about it too.
I had no choice.
You had no choice. You were cornered.
That's
You were
when I felt
cornered.
like my balls were showing.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, suggestions. Sucking your own dick.
There's so many stories about that too, because I could have told the story of me just straight up just trying to suck my dick, or just straight up literally doing, or just, you know what, let me tell a story of what had happened with the piss involved. Because you know what, let's just kill two birds fucking one
Yeah.
stone.
See, you know what was crazy about that? Because that's not the story you told on the podcast. So
Yeah,
when
I
you
know,
told
right?
that
Yeah, I
story,
didn't
I was even more like
Yeah, I was
mind
wait, you
blown.
pissed
I'm
in his
like,
own face? What happened?
there's more to us
You know
the
what?
story.
I'm disappointed with myself for exposing myself like that because I knew it was gonna come out. I brought up to Teresa right away. I'm like, I know these niggas gonna put two and two together. Listen, like I made sure to clarify there. This is a long time ago.
It was. So it's a different life.
And
You're
when
a
it hit
different
my
human.
face, okay, I should have said this too on stage, but I would just show like I was in there. But like, bro, when it hit my mouth, it's not like it hit my mouth and it was like gargling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, I mean, no, it was not one of those, nigga.
Tastes like Mountain Dew.
Like you taste like he's at a winery.
I taste some asparagus.
Take another batch. No. Listen, as soon as it made contact, I did one of these. I put that shit down. I had to clean up so much afterwards because
Oh
the
my
bathroom was all pissy and shit.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it never happened again. I did try to suck my own dick because why the fuck wouldn't you? It's not gay.
I don't know, man. To even try, you gotta have like. First of all, you gotta have flexibility. How you even getting down there?
Some people, you can actually do that if you take away a couple of your ribs. That's another thing you can actually Google.
That I've heard.
You can take away a couple of ribs, suck your own dick. Or
Yeah.
unless you have a huge dick.
Damn.
You know who was talking about. The guy, we sent the clip, the guy who's like, yeah, one day, he's like, yo, I
Yeah.
sucked my own dick. And the
Yeah.
guy was like, how did you find that out? And he's like, one day I was just jerking off and then my dick just kind of fell in my mouth. Bro, when you, nigga, I'm telling you.
I know. I have. Yeah, I know what you're talking
The wildest
about.
wording I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Wild.
Like, fell in my mouth, nigga? How? Is
How does
this
that
nigga
even-
beating his dick with his leg in the air? What are you
Yeah, I don't even
saying?
know how that happens.
I mean, I'm assuming at that point your dick is massive.
But even if it is, it's the fact that he was trying to rationalize. I was trying to rationalize the whole situation. I'm like, what
I
circumstances
wouldn't even want a massive. dick.
exactly would make you want
That
to
has
do
nothing.
that?
Killed something.
So someone told me that apparently there's like, you can get like how you get BBLs. You can get that for your dick.
Yeah, you can. Oh, did you see those niggas starting to get that rapper or whatever the fuck that nigga got a BBL thing for his abs? Did you see that on his chest and his abs?
Oh, the one that
He was on a
fucking
horse, right? We gotta put this thing, bro. This nigga's on a horse. Clearly got veneers on.
the one I saw was he was on a jet ski.
Everyone's all.
It's
Yeah,
because
it might- it
is
might
that
be
the
one
one
of
that
those.
Block Boy was talking about?
I think so, bro. But it was so weird. It was like it looked like a nigga who would be considered like a
Okay, I'll send you.
gangster nigga type
Yeah.
of shit.
I'll
And
send
he
you the
dead
thing with
ass,
Daniel.
bro. He looks like I don't know. People are posting crazy memes. Upper body crazy. It's like when you're yoked.
Yeah.
When you got the pump, it's crazy. Chest pumped the fuck out, and all like you know what all those bitches got, my nigga.
Yeah.
Shit shrunk like a motherfucker. Pop, 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 pop. Strong as a bitch.
Dude, he
got that
looked
shit
more
done. It's
yoked
Crazy.
than
That's
like
crazy.
Arnold
This nigga had a
Schwarzenegger, bro.
snatched
What's that?
waist.
He looked more yoked than Arnold. That's how yoked he was.
Snatched though, like it's not.
Yeah,
like,
niggas are
in a
weird.
way that's like, yo, this nigga's zesty. Like,
Yeah, I just found that out.
like Arnold.
I'm not interested.
Arnold Big is different though.
I'm not
Arnold Big is,
interested.
like, scary.
I'm not interested.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's weird as fuck that you
That's
want to do
weird.
that.
You would?
No, I'm saying that a person would want to do that.
Oh, that a person? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
That's
man.
weird as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Like a BBL for me, it makes more sense than fucking getting my abs done.
See, me and Daniel were talking about the whole BBL
and
thing,
chest
even
and
like the tit jobs. I'm like, I have nothing against it as long as it looks realistic. I feel like some people just go way
Oh, no,
too big.
Yeah, of course. Of
I'm like,
But,
why you?
What's
why you
realistic?
big?
Isn't everyone's idea of realistic's different? Like you
course.
think?
Yeah, you're right.
You think these girls are like, this is perfect, and then we look at it and they're just like,
Because at the end of the day,
Little too
somebody's
much.
wife in that. You know what I mean? At the end, like who's this? Lil Kim? Is that who I'm thinking about? Whose face is all worked on like a motherfucker?
probably.
Same, even Madonna. I'm like,
Yeah, like Madonna, for example. To
Yeah,
her
yeah.
Bruh.
body two's looking crazy.
but I don't know why Madonna did that. She looked so attractive before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, hey, I might be wrong. I know some people.
It's just
catch a lot of
competitiveness,
flack for this,
man.
But I personally think a lot of that, in a lot of cases, stems from insecurities and shit.
100%.
But hey.
But also wanting to be young forever, like.
That's an insecurity too.
Yeah, that is.
Just
It's
let
like,
life
bro,
happen.
let it happen.
Just live. I think you're wasting so much time trying to like hold on to shit that is really actually it's starting to ruin.
Yeah.
The current,
these times that you
the
could
years that
actually
you're
have
currently
and-
going through.
So it's
And people are into that. I mean,
It's a
there's
damn
people
shame.
into MILFs, you know, the
yeah,
sagginess
I
and
mean,
the.
I'd hit still. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it is what it
That's
is.
a sidebar. I'd hit Madonna for sure. For sure, bro. The way she talks to these young artists, these young black artists, bro, is crazy.
Yeah,
Part of me is like, this is porn.
yeah. She used to fuck. Like I think she used to fuck like Tupac and shit.
Dennis
And
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. When I heard Dennis Rodman, I'm like, they probably did some
she's
I
wild
think
just
she
getting
got a
typed
I
down.
could tell she got a type.
Yeah,
pipe
she got a
Madonna for
type.
wild nigga.
Yeah.
I think like even if I met Madonna in 10 years and I was in those rooms, I think she'd let me hit.
Yeah, you think?
10 years? Yeah.
If
I think
what?
in 10 years she'd be like, oh, I'm 50 now. Or like, oh, I'm 30 now.
You're not 30.
Her.
Oh,
Like she'd
oh, in
think
her
that
head.
she's 30.
Yeah.
So she'd still throw it.
And like 10 years ago, she hadn't done all the stuff to her face yet.
No,
so
it's only gonna go up from here.
Yeah.
It's not-
Like Lil Kim's never gonna look normal
Yeah.
again. Like she looks like a guitar fiddle.
it was funny when Jacob was like, all I know is that all the fucking colored girls I've had sex with are way better than the white girls. I fucking died laughing.
And I was trying to
white
see,
girl that he was there with too.
Oh, 100%.
That was fucking
It
hilarious.
was
and
hilarious.
that's what I was looking at. I was trying to see everyone's like crowd reaction.
I
He
died.
he showed up
Yeah.
with a white girl. That
He
was
killed
there.
that part. That part, he killed it. I was like,
that was the white spot. I'm telling you, I told all of this at the end too. I don't know if it means anything because I feel like I'm at that point now where I over compliment niggas where it might not mean anything to them.
Mm.
So they need to see me be an asshole strongly for them to be like, oh, he actually means everything he says.
Yeah.
But like I told him this at the end too. I'm like, bro, you put together such a fucking good show.
Yeah.
The atmosphere, same thing we were talking about is, oh, where do you think it starts when it comes to the clubs? You know what I'm saying? How can you, rejuvenate the energy? And we were like, yo, it starts at the top. Same
Yeah.
thing for these shows, my nigga. It starts at the top, yo. Obviously, it starts with Ola and like the crowd that's there, the energy that's built from the
Yeah.
crowd that's there, the comedians, everything from top to bottom, bro. The reason it feels like that is because this dude had an idea one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like put it to fruition. And my nigga, it came out like that. Over 100 people were in there.
Yeah.
perfect example. Question that I had from last night. What if that happened to you, where he didn't act? I don't think he actually knew that her family was there.
Who are we talking about?
Ola.
Oh, that's fine. That's actually perfect.
Like, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that because that's me.
Like, no, but how would you keep? Because I feel like he pulled back. He legit
Yeah.
pulled
I
back
was about to
reins.
say, I think those
Yeah.
moments are perfect because it's such a. As soon as everybody is noticing that this is not a script,
Yeah.
and it's not a doubt, it's not even a doubt in your fucking mind that it's not a script.
Yeah.
I think that's when everything becomes just naturally we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you need like me personally. I love those moments
Yeah.
because then everything I say, we're all thinking it. Nobody's ever comfortable in those fucking moments.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to just be talking about I'm fucking doing this, that. You know what I mean? But as soon as everybody notices it, everybody all at once did this, yo.
He's like,
You know what I
sorry,
mean?
auntie, sorry. I was like, oh
Shit like that
no.
is sick. In my opinion, it's sick. Like my cousin just asked me to host her wedding actually next year in the States, which like I guess it's gonna be my first time ever being in the mic in the States and shit. And part of me right away got nervous as fuck for some reason. But then I'm like, I'm looking forward to this because
Yeah.
anything that happens usually, especially if you have a crowd of people that are like down for you
Yeah.
to say shit. That's why I kind of disagree with what you said at the beginning. I felt like the crowd was actually pretty open to like the wild shit.
Yeah, I thought the crowd. I felt no hesitancy from the crowd all night.
And the fact that I was like, people were saying retard, people were saying whatever. Like,
There was some girl. There was
in
the
funny
there was
ways,
the
obviously.
the girls in front that were right in front of me.
Yeah, I love it.
She was yelling
Yeah.
some mad shit about
Yeah.
that guy. She was like, "Shut the fuck up!" He's right behind her. She was dead serious. It was actually
I
hilarious.
loved it. And everybody was, like, in my opinion, respectful. Like, when you could tell the moments where everybody was listening, they were the right moments.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. It was so, like, except for that chick. After my set, I think she talked once during my set, and I was like, yo, what'd you say? And I love just saying stuff like, yo, what'd you just say to me? Because they sound so much more aggressive than what did you
Yeah,
say?
I don't know who it was. I think it wasn't. So there's this
It
the
must
chick
have been
that
that
the
chick,
chick
bro.
that went crazy when Hakeem went on.
It must have
Yeah,
been that
it
chick.
was
yeah,
her, yeah.
It was
It was
either
her,
her.
right?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
her.
her. Because I think she went up the stairs and said something,
Bruh.
but she was talking so loud. I was like, you don't need to talk that loud.
And
I was-
in that moment, I was like, this is great. Let's
Yeah.
fucking talk about it. And then she got scared. But then after I got off stage, she was talking during everybody's shit. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
And I was
Yeah.
getting
And it
cheese
looked like
because
she was there with her pit, low key, high key.
I don't even know who that is.
The light skinned dude that walked down the stairs and
Oh, was talking
in
to-
the interracial thing.
Was
That-
talking
that-
to Hakeem.
Yeah, bro. And I only noticed this because at the end of the show, first of all, there was somebody that was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" When I was telling my story about when I was in grade 5.
What'd you do in grade 5?
With the piss and the accident.
Oh,
So,
okay.
That's what we're calling it now. The
Called
accident.
the accident. Yeah, the experiment.
Okay.
And there's always gonna be those macho niggas
Yeah.
that look down on me on those moments. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like that was one of the guys where I know this because I came back in looking for my water bottle and he's staring me the fuck down, the whole way like this, so mad. And I'm just looking at him the whole fucking walk. I'm looking at him, and then eventually like I get this close and he just looks back down his phone, go up, come back down. I see that he's with those two. He's with that chick and the other chick. That chick approaches me, and the closer she's getting, the uglier she's getting, bro. It's like one of those situations. Nah, real shit. This is me being as honest as like modest as possible too, bro. You know when you could tell that somebody works. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's indents in your face and everything. Like, you're not into just regular drugs type shit. You're working. You're a worker. Bro, the closer she got, I'm like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? I hope you don't, like, I know you're drunk, but if any saliva really comes out your mouth and hits me in the face, nigga, I'm waking up with a contusion, bro. Like, it's, yeah, it's one of those.
Little bump.
She interrupted a conversation I was having with these beautiful girls, bro. And, like, just let me know that she's single. That Akeem and them, she brought me up and a bunch of stuff to like those girls and the guy and Akeem, and like they brought up that I was a single, so she thought she should let me know. Right away, I took a step back, put my hands behind my back because I don't know. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested at all. But she was just so into it, bro. Like, and that's when I realized, like, yo, that's a different vibe. Like, there's some of those people that I always personally see at Portside at shows.
Yeah.
The workers people, like the people that I'm like, I wouldn't expect to see at a comedy show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, and I turn around, the guy's making out with the other chick, so I guess I was supposed to be the other party. I'm like, I'm good.
No, I'm not.
That's a
being
no
part
for
of
me,
this.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Thank you. Whew.
See, the first time I see working girls was in Louisiana. That was like legit, where like she was just like making her rounds, like trying to see who was down, and then there was this fucking black chick that was just standing there with her like this. Everywhere she went. So if she's talking to you, if she's standing right there, like sitting on your lap or something, she was standing right here, just chilling.
And what was she?
And then she was just
What was the
monitoring.
roles you think? Was that the pimp, the black chick? You think?
Or she was like the head of the girls, whether she was the actual pimp or she was like, hey, the fucking in between, the middle woman.
Yeah.
You know, it's like take these girls out, make sure they make their money, and they're fucking doing their rounds.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like, oh, you're not talking to anybody. Why aren't you fucking talking to anybody? Why aren't you trying?
Bro.
That's the first time I seen in Louisiana, and that shit was legit.
That
shit was legit.
I feel right away the vibe of I might actually, even if I would be interested, I could get robbed. This is the way I would get robbed.
Yeah.
Like Cardi B stories, nigga.
I'm dead serious. It was a black girl too, and it was a white girl making her rounds. She was just like, oh, like what? Like talking to these guys. She tried to talk to me. She's like, oh yeah, like we should get out of here. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna be leaving at all.
I feel like this is a perfect segue to what I was gonna. I asked this in the group chat. This guy responded. You didn't.
This guy loves this shit.
Would you ever drink?
No, hold on. This guy's been waiting for this. This guy's been waiting for this, salivating.
Off the mic, I have a story for you.
Off the mic.
Why off the mic?
Yeah.
Niggas are making me out to be the fucking wildest
No,
nigga in
Yeah,
Vancouver.
Stanley, let's go, man. Stanley, let's
It's
go.
wild. People, you know what's crazy? I don't need a sidebar right now. Niggas look at me like I'm a weirdo.
Yeah.
Why do you think these people hang out with me? You think
Yeah.
they hang out with me just because, oh, he's weird, fuck this? No, they're like me.
No, hey,
They're like me.
I'm just more accepted of now. Even in the video, you could tell you're just like, beat my dick in my car last night. I was like, my first thing I was like, where downtown? Like,
Yeah, I love that. I love that we actually.
I wasn't even like
conversation about it.
offended. I was like, where'd you do it, bro? Like, what was it about?
That's friendship. That's friendship right there, folks.
I was like, where'd you do it? Oh, good, man.
Put your
Hey,
dick on the table.
hey,
Put your
sometimes
dick
you
on
gotta
the
let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta bust a nut. You know.
And I'll always be there to hand you a towel if you need it, brother.
That's it. Knock on the window. Yo, you good? Here you go. Clean yourself up, nigga. I'm almost done.
Wet wipes and everything, brother. Wet wipes and
Go
everything.
ahead.
So I was telling him. I told him the story earlier. There's a young lady I used to fancy back in the day,
Fancy, huh?
and she happens
What's
to
your
be
occupation?
she happens to be a stripper now.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
No, it's dope. But I'm like, I found her gram. So I'm gonna send it to y'all later. Beautiful. But it just got me thinking. I'm like, dude, would you actually ever date a stripper?
What do you mean by date?
Like girlfriend, boyfriend, everyone knew that was my girl.
Yeah.
100%.
Like exclusively?
Exclusively.
Like exclusive, yeah. Like she's still.
Go ahead, sir. I'd like to hear
still
your
a
answer
dancer.
first.
Yes, I'm open to that. And the reason why I say that is because I attract what I put out there. So I know I wouldn't be with a stripper that's out here sucking dick in the back rooms, fucking people. You know what I mean? She would understand what I'm okay and what I'm not okay with. And if she's not okay with that, we wouldn't force it type shit.
Yeah.
So I understand that if it was to happen, even if it's a 1% chance, it would be the right situation for the both of us. So yeah, why not? How about yourself, brother?
I definitely would.
Yeah.
But same thing. There'd have to be boundaries. There'd have to be like how you just like showing pussy and tits. And that's it.
You know what I mean?
Like if it's more than that, you can dance. Like
what
you
if
can
they get
dance.
to grab it and
They can
slap
grab.
it?
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Word.
That I'm okay
You're
with
very
that.
secure with yourself, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I
No,
don't
I'm
know
okay
about
with
the
that.
grabbing.
As long as it doesn't go, there's no fingers going nowhere, and there's fucking yeah.
I don't
Then-
know, it's just walking around and knowing that the nigga slap my bitch and like grab this shit.
Yeah, but he
Shit
paid
like
for
that,
it.
Okay, well, give me like when we're in the moment role playing this shit, I'm gonna be hard as
Yeah,
a
but if
motherfucker.
you're
as soon as I nut,
if he's
oh,
paying my rent
shit.
to do that, it's kind of like, well,
You're right.
who's the foolish looking nigga? Like,
Yeah.
It's all about finance for this man, and that's the
That's
reason
it.
why his business is thriving and yours is not. Okay.
It's like what you're like. Oh, I smacked that guy's ass. But how much did you pay to do that?
I hear that.
You
And that's
spent
why-
$700, like
can't do it.
700.
That's why I can't do it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Spent
I
a
know
rack,
Somebody's
spent
at
2
home
racks.
saying exactly
Yeah.
this about Providence's fucking money that I didn't even fucking have.
Yeah.
I literally took out a fucking credit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And now
Yeah.
you're in debt.
Yeah.
And I got your money now. I got your
And you
money.
paid your
now.
rent early.
That's it. Cause what? You gripped my girl's ass one time? What the fuck?
See, that's always been my thing. I've never seen the appeal for like people who pay for like working women.
Yeah.
Strippers, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I haven't been to a good strip club yet, but I feel like if I went to Magic City, I'd be like, take
was
all
your-
my money.
What
Yeah.
was your
yeah.
first experience in a strip club?
First, dude, mine
Very
was.
first.
It was at the Granville Strip. Terrible.
I've never been to anywhere in
It is-
except
You haven't?
Five. Number 5
Number-
was those American
yeah.
dollar days or whatever.
Thing is, I like number 5, but it's a little too ratchet for me. I feel like I would like to go to like a more like established strip club.
What are name the strip clubs in Vancouver? Gallery, number 5,
Number 5.
Penthouse,
Penthouse. We were
The
almost going
Granville
to go to
Strip.
Penthouse. What's the other one?
the Granville Strip. Do not
Oh,
go
yeah,
there.
okay.
I remember 5 once during that time of the month or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just, it was so wild. There was one chick with like skinny chicken legs and like a fake ass.
Yeah.
This is when fake ass was still coming in. This is like 2019, 2017 maybe actually. And bro, I was so shocked how many old niggas there was in there that I've
There's
also
a-
like, I was only promoting at this time. How many old niggas there were around, so I kind of felt uncomfortable, low key, high key.
Those are the only people that are really in there.
There's a lot of
And
dude.
it was like standing, bro. I'm talking like this, bro. Like it was so tight. I was like, this is not a vibe for me, bro.
Dude, there's people who are regulars. You know they serve lunch and stuff. There's people who go in, eat chicken wings
If there's a
while
buffet, I'm not gonna lie to
watching.
you, I'm doing it. Like, I don't give a fuck. And if it's cheaper, I might actually go to the fucking strip club for the buffet rather than go to a buffet for the food.
Hey,
That's why people go to Magic City. Apparently, the wings there are like a bussin'.
yeah, but it's like,
was your
that
first?
shit can't be good for you. To be honest, like, you catch yourself eating that shit.
You got salmonella before you even start.
100%.
How'd you get chlamydia? Oh, I was in Magic City.
Yeah, 100%. I can't remember my first time, but I know it was Paramount in New West. You been? Have you been?
I haven't
Of
been
course.
to that one.
That's the like
On
no
Columbia.
drinking one, right?
No, you can drink. That no, well, if you're underage,
I think you
That's
can
the underage
drink.
one, though.
yeah,
right?
that's the underage one.
I
That's
think
why
you
it
can
sounds so
drink
bad for
on
me.
some.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
underage.
So like you have to, I think you have to buy a pop or you have to buy like a Coke, like to like be in there.
Really?
Otherwise, you can just go in.
How was it? What's the setup like?
I remember you walk in. Yeah, the setup's just normal setup. It's kind of like the theater on Granville Street. Like you just walk in. There's like the booth, as if it's like a movie theater, and then you can walk in on both sides, and then there's tables, a bar. You kind of go downstairs, and the stage is in the middle.
Yeah.
It's mad. Like it was mad ratchet. Like that's the strip club that like the high school girls go to. Like you're like
What do you mean by ratchet? Like a stank? What do you mean?
like ratchet is in like it's not. When I think of ratchet, I mean like not high end. You know, it's like you're not going to an NBA game. You're going to fucking Edmonds pickup basketball. You know, it's just girls. Whose phone's that?
It's probably my laptop.
It's just it's just regular girls that are just doing whatever. Like girls that we would know. Like I wouldn't know any girls that
Did
like.
you get hard? Did you get hard at any point?
I don't think I did, to be honest.
Did you get hard at any point?
I didn't get it. I didn't get a lap dance or anything.
No?
So like watching it definitely didn't
I
get
usually
hard.
get hard from watching, but me being in a strip club, I did not get hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of tough.
Did you get hard?
No.
I can't remember.
I mean-
I would definitely remember if I did. I'll be pushing.
I think it's the ambiance for me that was not it for me. The
Flipping the waistband. You know the old flipping the waistband trick?
man.
Come on, man. That's the oldest
It
trick in
just
the
sucks when
book,
you start
baby.
being soft, and then it's all fucking out of
All
place.
of a sudden it's 12 o'clock. And you're like, shit. I gotta fucking hold it in the waistband. Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get hard.
Not for you.
There wasn't anything memorable up until I went to Cali. I was like, yeah.
I didn't get Jaguars. I got hard in Scottsdale.
You mean get hard? Oh, I never got hard. Did I get aroused? Yes, but never like
It's
hard.
a little different, but I wasn't like rock hard.
Yeah.
No.
First time I went to a strip club was in like Ottawa. And because I went there for like a month when I got a credit card. Remember I told you niggas I got a credit card. I went to Ottawa. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking rich. Yeah, it was crazy. I booked my flight automatic because I'm like, bro, $3,000? Like, nigga, I've never had that much money in my life. That was crazy. So I booked the flight, went there, found out about Uber, found out about Uber Eats, nigga. I was not walking, bro. You were not gonna see me walking anywhere, bro. It was crazy. So I remember I fucking, I'm chilling because I stayed with my cousins out there. And bro, one of them walks in, a friend of one of the cousins walks in and she's like, okay, we gotta grab our stuff. And it's, you could tell when girls are like up to something. You know what I mean? A bunch of shit's being done and like there's emotion. You could tell the emotion in the fucking whole fucking apartment. I walk out of there, bro. The boyfriend is at a strip club and he said he was never gonna go to a strip club again. Right away, I put my fucking clothes on. I'm like, yo, when the fuck are we going? Bro? I get in the whip. We drive there. I'm like, yo, like I pay for everybody. Credit card, nigga, fuck it, tap. Yo, we walk in that bitch, bro. That was my first time in a strip club. It was so fucking sick because I got to watch like free shows. That was the first time I ever saw people getting like top. That was the first time I thought you could get. I knew you could get top in strip club. Like in a back room shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was watching this shit, whatever. I took a lap. I had to do a lap just to fucking get with the
Sick
view and
nigga
shit.
said I took a
And
lap.
I sat down. We literally all three of us sat down here. It was sick, and we watched the nigga fucking. The dumbass at the bar, bro. The nigga was at the bar ordering food, ordering drinks, talking to the strippers, you're talking to the employees and shit. We watched him, and she's texting him. 30 minutes, yo, texting him. And this is, again, reiterates the whole, you gotta live through your truth. If you want 3 wives, whatever the fuck, you will find it if you just keep fucking saying it. It might take a while, but you just gotta keep finding it.
That's it.
This nigga didn't have to do this, bro. Why are you lying about even the strip club, bro?
Yeah.
Like, if you can't do the strip
If you can't
club,
go to the strip club,
if
what
just
can you do?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
What can you
Something
do?
so small like that, I think if you're making promises like that, bro, you're setting yourself up from now. I can't even believe anything
Failure,
else.
that's it.
Failure, that's it.
Failure.
So, bro, we watched them for a while. And this is when I'm like 19, 20. So it was a great learning. Watched them, watched the bitches. It was crazy. She walks up. We get closer. The look on his face was amazing. It's like, the amount of fear that comes out of you, even though you already know what you're doing is wrong, is crazy. It's crazy, yo. The nigga settled his tab quick as a motherfucker, bro. It was crazy, yo.
He'd even soak in it,
Bro,
huh?
it was crazy, yo. And the nigga was like, I'm going to the bathroom. So me and the cousin walk outside waiting for them. Bro, she comes out hot. After like 10, 15 minutes. The nigga ended up running out the back. And that was it. That was, and I don't obviously know them personally. I just knew my cousins. So I don't know what ended up finishing out with that. But that was my first time in a strip club. And there was no ass, no titties. No ass, no titties, bro. It was white girls, fucking no ass, no titties.
It's whack.
That was the
Damn.
point of that.
Yeah.
But here, at least I saw a fake ass.
Yeah.
Even though it was terrible. But
I get it. And like even when we were in Arizona, veneers are fucking the thing.
yeah, like
Every
uncomfortably, like
stripper.
DJ Khaled veneers.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
ugly
one
as fuck.
stripper, her breath stunk so bad.
Yo!
Bro, have you-
And she had veneers?
And she had veneers.
Damn.
That's the crazy thing. Bad breath as it is. But like, I'm like, oh, you have nice teeth, man. Where'd you get them from? Oh, I got them done in California. And you breathe on me? And that breath be smelling like hot booty cheeks?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, have you been chewing on a skunk? What you been chewing on?
You know, it's like they go back to get their veneers and they think they don't have to now take care of their mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You still have to brush your teeth. And
At
you
no
got to
point
fucking
can you
brush your
purchase a
tongue.
new tongue. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
point can you purchase a new tongue.
Yeah. I don't think they do those yet.
Not yet. When they do, niggas gonna be walking around with a shit. Oh fuck! Shit
Yeah,
coming out their
you
mouth.
still gotta floss. You still gotta brush your goddamn tongue. Use your mouthwash.
Please.
Dude, my biggest fear is bad breath because when I was at UBC, I lived in the frat houses. I'm not gonna say the boy's name, but I swear, like, have you ever been so offended? Like, you know, like if someone was like, if you just like were on a plane and someone was like, get this nigger off the plane, and you're just like, yo, that's just so aggressively racist that I don't even know how to react.
Right.
Like his breath stunk so bad, I was just like, I couldn't even like step back. I was just it was freezing
Nigga almost
me, bro.
passed out.
No, I was like, I was in shock. I was just like, PTSD. I've never smelled breath so bad. Legit, like what it smelled like shit. Like if you've ever went into the bathroom after somebody where you like, someone took a fat shit in here. Like as soon as you open the door and you're in there, you're like, it's one of those.
Damn.
And I was in shock. I couldn't move. Like he was talking to me, he was probably like right here, and he was talking to me, and I was just like, I couldn't even hear his words.
Eyes start watering.
Yeah. I couldn't even hear his words. All I kept thinking about was like, how can your breath stink so bad and none of your homies tell you?
Yeah.
And we weren't even that close where I'd tell him.
Real friends.
Like if your breath, I tell you right away. I bet, bro, your breath is fucking kicking, dog. It was just one of those. He lived in the frat house, so like I knew him from passing by, and like, oh, what's up, man, like kind of thing. Like I don't even know if I'd tell. Like I'd probably tell Ola because he's a comedian and like Hakeem, but like Kingsley or somebody, like I that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingsley. I wouldn't tell him. Yeah. I wouldn't tell him. Like I've just seen him in passing, said what's up, like got a drink, whatever. But like we're not tight enough for me to be like, yo, check yourself, type shit. He was the same way. He wasn't like, it was just like I felt bad walking away after the conversation.
You walked away?
Oh yeah.
No,
I didn't tell you,
when
boy.
you make it that shocking for me,
Yeah.
where it's now like you've actually like now disrupted my day.
Yeah.
Like,
No. He disrupted my whole cellular system, yo.
Now
I was
have to-
cellularly changed.
I have to
don't
say
know what the fuck
something.
happened.
I'm not gonna. I have to say
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
In
That's
those
good for you,
moments,
man.
Like some moments where I'm like, whoa, like where I can actually move, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay away from you. I don't even see you like that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Nigga, if it's a moment where I'm talking like I almost like,
No,
I
I was stuck.
You know the ones where it's like somebody farts or you even farts and it's really bad and it reminds you of a nigga
Yeah.
because you smelt his breath like that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had so many people like that I'm like, yo, those people I have to tell them. So
Yeah.
just out of respect, bro. If you
Yeah.
get mad about it,
For sure, I would have, but at that point, I didn't feel. Yeah, it was
Respected?
my place, and we were still in the frat house. So I was like, maybe he's gonna go brush his teeth or something. Who knows?
there's some smells you could tell they haven't tended to that in a while.
Yeah, like that's just that. Like my thing. I don't care if you know me or if we're friends or not. If my breath stinks, please tell
let me
me.
know. I feel you,
Please.
man. I
But
feel
not
you.
everyone
Just
is
tell
like
me.
that.
I'm not gonna get offended.
Like,
I'll probably
Yeah.
give you a fucking hug and be like, "Thank you." I'm gonna go
Yeah.
brush my teeth because like bad breath is one of the most foul things you can put another human being through.
You could kill yourself. You could get yourself away from a lot of business deals. I
That's
promise
it. Oh yeah.
you. Ain't nobody trying to listen to that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to hear all
Dude,
that.
if you
coming at your mouth.
I'm telling you, if your breath smells like straight ass, there's gonna be a lot fewer conversations with you than there would have been before.
Wait, what do you guys think is worse? Bad breath or bad odor?
Bad breath.
Oh shit.
I can do BO.
I
can handle
can't do
BO.
I'm not gonna lie to
bro.
you. They're both the same to me. I can't.
They're the
That's
same?
terrible for me.
Yeah.
You can't give me that.
I'm
But
more
I
comfortable
told you
telling somebody that they have bad BO than bad breath.
What? I
Because
told
bad
you
breath
I
is so
stopped.
like, what are you gonna do? You have bad breath on it. Where you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
I feel like bad breath is
Like
better.
I got stick a deodorant in the back. Like I got you. I always keep
bad
something
breath
on
especially
me.
sucks if you don't have gum on you.
Yeah.
You know, at some point in my life, I tried actually finding gum before I even approached somebody with that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of nigga. Remember, I told you, bro. I stopped mid-sex to get a fucking deodorant stick out of my fucking bag to be like, yo, please, yo, I can't do this.
Yeah. That's respect.
In general, for me, my nose is not. Look at my nostrils, bro. We're strong over here, bro. My shit's not shutting down for
no,
nobody.
it's open. Yeah.
I'm not shutting down for anybody, bro. It's just, I can smell it. It's
Those
in
are
there,
big-
easy
yeah.
access. It's
I think for me it depends on the scenario. I feel like bad breath might be more acceptable if like the person's like just had something to eat. But BO, like think about it, I'll give scenarios. Like in the morning,
I could put up a.
that means this person hasn't showered.
You know what? You just PTSD threw me off. I'll take BO.
Yeah.
I'll take BO.
Or at the club.
Over bad breath.
Yeah.
So like you'll be able to tolerate BO over tolerating bad breath.
I don't know if I'd use the word tolerate, but bad breath is worse
There you go.
than
I agree.
BO.
I agree.
I think they're the same, bro.
Really?
Depending on the scenario. Because my thing is, bro,
Well,
because
I mean,
I'm like.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just said that.
But I'm like-
if you had to choose though, just think
like
about
if-
the worst of the worst right now.
No, I get it. But if you just get to work and it's like 7:30 in the morning and a motherfucker stinks like shit, you're
Nigga,
kind of like,
every
yo, what
football
you been
practice-
doing, bruh?
As soon as you were talking, I just remembered the football practice. I remembered, I don't know, even heat seasons, bro. There's some people that don't even believe in using fucking regular deodorant, my nigga. There's people that are like, nah, I'm not trying to use that. I'm
Yeah.
use the natural shit,
No.
which means you stink, nigga.
Yeah,
That's all that
yeah,
means. Use
yeah.
that natural stink, nigga. Don't play with me, bro. So, anyways, I've been around that, and maybe I'm just so used to that. And
No,
I haven't
100%.
tolerated that for
Yeah,
so
yeah.
long.
No, but that's
bro,
different, though. I mean, like-
linemen on football teams, bro. These
No,
niggas
but
stink.
BO
No, but that's
sweat
different though.
and
I
all
mean,
that
but
stink
like
is
that's
kinda the same.
no, but like, in that scenario, that's different. Like I mean, like we've been playing sports. That's different. Of course, you're not gonna smell like when I come from the gym. I'm not gonna
It's
smell
not
nice.
that they don't smell it. I smell that.
Yeah.
I'm the type of nigga to smell that.
But I think the smell is the same.
Yeah.
But you're just talking about when it happens.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it's
But like because it's the same.
yeah. I'm like,
you mean like it only smells bad when your mouth opens?
exactly. I feel like
okay.
I could
I
tolerate
see what
that
you're trying
more
to
because I mean, like, your mouth is closed. I'm like,
Yeah.
I see what you're
but
trying to
BO, it's like,
I usually don't smell BO too bad if the person's not moving. So like if I stink right now and I'm just sitting like this, chilling, but like once you start doing this and like walking past me and stuff like that, and
You haven't met niggas where you walk by and you smell it?
yeah, it's tough.
You haven't
No, I
met
have.
that?
for me,
Those are the ones I thought about right away.
Everyone who stinks in here, I tell them.
Good shit.
100%. Everyone who comes to these doors, if they have BO, I pull them aside. I'm like, let me talk to you real
And
quick.
what's their reactions? What's the percentage of people that get mad? The percentage
There's no one that's gotten mad. They're all saying, first of all, they wouldn't get, I don't think they get mad at me because
You
I'd
think
be
it's
like,
because your approach is right?
yeah, but I also think that like the clientele that we have here are the type to be like, oh, he's doing me a favor, as opposed to like he's making fun of me or being
they got
super
other things to
sensitive.
worry about, more
That's why I pull him aside. I'm not gonna be like yelling in front of fucking 12
Hey, yo,
people.
who's that?
Yo, Stanley, you be stinking, bruh. That's why every time he takes a shit in the washroom and it stinks, I always go to him personally. I'm like, yo, stop shitting in my washroom. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop shitting.
Nah, there's certain
yesterday,
things I'm loud
yesterday, Amit's fucking working out in the back, and the door's half creaked, and I knew he's shitting there from before, and I'm fucking there, I'm just monitoring, doing stuff. He's like, yo, who's shitting this washroom right now? I was like, Amit, I don't know, but I'll try to find out real quick. I fucking went to the front. I was like, yo, Amit's complaining, bro. I was like, Stanley, we got
You knew
problems.
right away?
Dog. I was like, Stanley, we got problems, bro. I knew it was this nigga. That's why he said he texted me. I don't know if
Yeah,
he,
10,
in
20
the
minutes
group.
late because he's taking a shit.
He's like, I'm going to be 10, 20 minutes late so I don't destroy your washroom. I was like, first of all, that's not a reason to be late to work, nigga, because you need to take a shit. But I do appreciate you.
I believe in shitting on company time. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I do
believe
too,
in that.
and I also believe in like complimentary shits or courtesy shits. As soon as it hits the water, you gotta flush that shit down. I know you're not done. I know you ain't done, but as soon
You
as
mean
the first
etiquette
once the
seated.
first one comes out, you gotta flush that shit
that's
quick.
on you.
Don't let that shit
you
sit in
can't
there.
have it getting worse every
Right?
time you walk out of it.
Every time,
You know
and then
what
he's
I'm
like,
saying?
"Oh, let me spray Febreze." Listen,
Nigga,
Febreze don't work.
Thank you.
Febreze doesn't work.
Unless you stink. If you stink that bad, you gotta spray it before, during, and after.
No,
With the windows open.
not even that. It has to smell like nothing for Febreze to do anything. It has to, like, if you walk into a washroom and it smells like regular
gotta
air,
open the window.
then you spray
You need
Febreze,
air.
it's gonna smell like
You need
Febreze.
air.
If you walk into a washroom and it smells like shit and you spray Febreze, now it just smells like Febreze and shit mixed together.
You guys just reminded me. I clogged the bathroom at the show the other day, the day after port side and shit.
oh my
What
god.
happened? Damn.
You know me, bro. I like to eat spicy shit, but I'm not supposed to.
Why do you keep doing this, bro?
I was raised like this, bro. If you went to my house, we make our own concoctions, my nigga, of like little ones where you only take a little bit and they'll fuck your life up.
Yeah.
And they eat this, especially my uncle. He eats this like it's nothing. His stomach doesn't fuck up. He'll sweat here and there sometimes. Like especially when we went back to Uganda, nigga, I was a bitch. I look like a bitch, bro. Especially all the men when they're really just seated there. You understand? Shut the fuck up. Just listen, type shit. Everybody's doing something. You just fucking do it, nigga. I'm out here. Everybody's getting served, and I'm like, okay, cool. I just put my hand, bro. They serve my shit, coughing. Like I'm taking in the blunt, nigga. I'm like coughing. It's crazy like a motherfucker. So if I'm not gonna at least take what they take, I gotta at least take something. So when I take something, bro, I take it, but my stomach the next day fucks my shit up. So my stomach, I'm like, oh shit, struggling at the show, trying to hold it. The later I'm getting put on shows, the more I'm like, holy fuck, yo, the shows are long as fuck. I'm like, I'll take a piss. Took a piss, start farting. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll just sit down for a second. While I'm
Well, you pinch the nozzle or what?
yeah, because once I started putting the fucking layers of paper towel down, bro, I bent over, bro, and it's like my ass opened up.
Oh my
goodness.
God.
The next one, I wasn't sure if it was a fart or a shit, so I just sat down and, bruh, shit, heat, bro. Like it's one of those. It's the heat that the heat where you gotta wipe your ass right away even though you're not done shitting because like it feels like it's like there's like red hot chili
leakage,
like dripping.
bro. There's
You know what I'm
leakage.
saying?
There's
And I literally
leakage.
do that, sit back the fuck down, shit some more. My nigga, I text the dude that's running the show to let him know what's going on because I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, deadass. I don't know if I'm making it on time. I have to push me, bro. So I'm sitting there, shitting so bad. Get up. I fucked up. Didn't do the courtesy shit. If it's at a business, I don't really like. I'm worried about surviving. Nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, their paper towels are all like papery, like they're like stiff or whatever. Nigga, I look down, caught.
Yeah, see that's I would say that was on you, but also like you have to have the thin paper towel
Right.
or the tissue paper, whatever, toilet paper. so it dissolves in the water. If you got that thick stuff that they got and you fucking, it doesn't dissolve. It just sits there.
I don't think you should have the same toilets or the toilet systems you have in a house at businesses. Like, you need to have more strong shit. Like,
Yeah, you gotta have those
you gotta
industrial
have the stronger
shit.
the wider fucking
Wider hole.
Please,
Yeah,
something, bro.
have
Help
to.
me. Like,
Help
if I'm
me
sitting
help
down
you.
and my ass is drooping off the side, my nigga,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be shitting here.
Yeah.
I know that.
No, I feel you.
But I clocked that bitch, walked out there. It was blessed though, because there were so many people using the bathroom. I said it right away as soon as I got the mic. Bro, it was crazy. One dude right away started dying, and I'm like, I know, I saw you walking after me. I could have told you, but fuck it. You know what I mean?
Just added it to the
We're here
bit.
now, bro. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think like sometimes I'm confused whether it's me who clogs it because like it's not even. How do you clog it? I don't even know how you clog a fucking toilet with a shit. Like my shit's not that big, or even
It's
if
usually
like,
the toilet
It's
paper.
usually the
Yeah.
toilet paper, yeah. So I don't use. That's why when I have bad shits, I try not to use too much toilet paper. I either just jump in the
flush
shower
first?
after.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're a bidet nigga. Would you get a bidet?
Oh yeah. When I was in when I went to
hard first
Dubai,
time.
fucking bidets are dope, man.
Yeah?
Dude, one of my buddies, he says ever since he found a bidet, if he doesn't have one at his house, so now he just uses baby wipes. He doesn't use toilet paper anymore.
Bro, I have some in my car right
Yeah.
now.
He only uses baby
are
wipes.
in my life.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Of course, you have them in your car.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, that's another reason. If I'm gonna be pulling up to a chick and I'm going through my day like right now type shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm not dirty because it's the beginning of the day, but I always like to go over everything and also my ass, because you already
Smart.
know you've been with girls
Sweating.
that bend over and right away when their ass opens, you can smell their booty hole. Even if the booty hole smell lasts only fucking 5 seconds, we've all been there. We've all caught the whiff. And depending who you are, you're the type of nigga to get even harder, or the type of nigga to just.
What type of nigga are you?
Bro, I've been there.
You
bro.
can
I've
tell the
been in
type of
trenches,
nigga.
bro.
Can you see the excitement in
go
his
through the war,
face?
nigga. I'm out here, man. We worry about progression, man, not digression. Bro.
There we
You know what it
go.
is.
You just move forward.
But yo, first time I used the bidet, I got hard, crazy.
Damn.
Like first time as an adult, I should say. But in Senegal though, it's more like when you say Dubai.
Yeah.
Like you mean like most places have it, right?
Yeah. All of them. Yeah,
Bro,
basically
that was
all
the
of
first
them.
time ever, and I was so thrown off.
I was like, why is there a hose next to the toilet?
I thought it was for my
What the fuck
feet.
is
I
this
used
for?
to wash my feet in that for so fucking long, bruh, like an idiot. Like I'm talking like putting my foot in it, resting in it, like because it's right there, nigga.
Yeah.
It's like foot, especially as a kid, bro. It literally looks like that height.
You're like, no, you can wash your ass after taking a shit. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Crazy, especially the first time I used it as like an adult. Now I went to a chick's house. She's like, yo, showed me around her parents' place. The parents' room had a fucking bidet that like was like a crown, nigga. Like it was like. The step was like this high off the ground and shit,
damn.
and your seat and the seated floor, or heated floors. First time I ever felt that, I'm like, whoa. Walk in there, it's like your ass it just is opening up. So as you touch the
Yeah.
floor and shit,
Yeah.
you sit down. It's nice, heated seat. It's nice as a motherfucker. You could pick how you know how with the hose, nigga.
Yeah.
You could pick if it's sprinkler, nigga.
Yeah.
You could pick if it's strong. You
Yeah.
could pick, bruh. I was tickling my shit. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then guess what? Blow dryer, bro.
Oh.
Did it really?
There's a blow dryer
I've
in
never
there.
had that.
Then I didn't. So when I got up and I actually wiped,
Yeah.
it was like just going over just the little baby like maybe dampness that's left. Cause
Yeah, that's what I-
didn't
yeah.
like how much air was coming in my ass. I'm like,
There you go.
I'm just packing up my farts now or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, when I did it, with like the first time I did it, I just used toilet paper to clean out the
Nah,
dampness, and you're good to go.
Unless you have strong toilet paper, that was messy for me
Oh, really?
because it broke, nigga.
Yeah.
My ass is wet.
So what's the worst is when you're wiping your ass and it like it breaks.
Have you
And
ever
it's like tangles in your
ended
hair.
up fucking in your ass?
Yeah. It tangles in the hairs in
your
your
own
ass,
shit? Have you ever
and
done
then
that?
you'll be showering and you're like, why is that shit white? Like, oh, it's toilet paper, nigga.
Have you ever has it ripped while you're wiping and then like you end up grabbing your own shit?
No, never. Almost. There's a couple
Happened to me
times.
bare times,
I haven't. It hasn't officially done it.
Bare
That's one of my fears. So that's why I kind of do another layer.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
for the rest,
Oh, yeah,
right
do
away
you want my
cut my
fingers?
fucking
I'm like,
nails. Right away I cut my
nah.
nails. Like the rest of the day, I'm washing the fuck out of my hands. Cause like last thing I want, same thing as that nigga. That there's some people that I'll always remember what their breath smells like. Every time I smell like a fart or like a bad smell anywhere outside. When you drive into Abbotsford, there's a certain portion that smells really fucking bad. In and out of Abbotsford, that reminds me of certain people. I'm just saying, bro. I never want to just be hanging out and I just do one of these, nigga, and I smell an asshole.
Oh my god.
Whether I've done that before after having sex with a girl, finger in the ass type shit, and your thumb literally smells like ass. Bro. Like,
Well, what do you expect?
Damn.
well, I'm just saying, it's just putting it out there. It's just you got to know what you're signing up for.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Well, yeah. If I stuck a finger in
not
somebody's
complaining.
ass,
You think I'm complaining?
No. I was complaining.
Nigga, I'm not complaining. You want videos? Nigga?
Yeah.
Shit, we got videos over here. I guess I'll show you the not the video. Whoa. Shit. I'm not that type of guy. I don't watch the porn clips that I make with my friends.
Why do you have them then? What's the
With
point?
your
'Cause they're
friends.
of me.
Oh, for you.
I make my own sex tape so I can watch them of me.
Have you jerked off to your own shit?
Almost every day. Especially now, I'm trying to like wean off of I'm trying to get my
Strangers?
discipline up in general. So I deleted a bunch of sex tapes, actually, of my own sex tapes, which are hard to get rid of because it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's a Hall of Fame, man.
Nigga,
There.
you know what I'm saying?
Some
So I
highlights.
deleted those. I cleared my whole favorites list, which is so.
How many did you
favorites.
delete?
Favorites of like just porn websites?
No. How many of your own did you delete?
Probably about like 6,
How many you got left?
like 9.
That's a respectable number. Went from
not bad
15
at
to 15 to 9.
It's not bad at all. It's not
There
bad.
you
It was
go.
a lot though, so I cleared out even my browser, all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to beat my dick as much, and if I do beat my dick, trying to make it that it's about me, because then it feels more real. And at least like even if it's a subconscious thing, I
Yeah.
want it to also always be in a reality thing, because I can't really be out here like not getting hard because a bitch is not puking on my dick. That'd be wild. That'd be actually wild as fuck.
Like if she was naked, ready to go, everything was there, but because it wasn't so.
It was the nastiest, disgusting thing.
Yeah,
That
you
you're
just didn't
like,
get. Yeah.
can't get hard? Nah, I
It's a
can't.
problem.
So-
It definitely could be a problem.
I gotta. I'm
Have-
just switching things up every once
Have you
in a
ever
while.
gotten?
Is nice.
Have you ever thought that you were addicted to porn?
Of course.
Face, do you think you're
100%.
addicted to porn right now?
What do you mean by addicted? Yeah, sure.
Like if I
Probably.
told you
Probably.
don't watch porn for 2 weeks right now, and you'd be like, that's easy.
I'm a competitive nigga. I could do that.
Oh, okay.
That's different though. Like that's why I'm like I don't know what you mean by it. Like if you told me, for example,
I mean, like if no one asked you to not watch it, could you be like, I've been watching too much. Let me
yeah,
just take a
that's
couple
what I'm saying.
weeks
All
off."
these things I did it off me,
Oh yeah, okay.
right? I even though it sounds like nothing, that's like 3 days without beating my dick, bro. I felt like colors. My eyes were working strong. It was
Damn,
I'm telling you.
2020 vision,
My
eh?
dick was getting solid every time. Like I get cold hard. I get
Yeah.
hot hard. Like it's sick. Like I know,
Morning
like,
wood
even-
still, honestly, morning wood is annoying as fuck, but it
I
makes you
love
feel
it.
good.
What?
It makes you
Annoying
feel
for
good.
who? I love that shit because then
Nah, I don't
feel
love that
dangerous.
shit.
That's the most dangerous I feel in the day. Because it's like you can't make this up, nigga. I woke up and I'm like this.
Yeah, no.
Like,
it's-
you know what I'm
Depends
saying?
when you have work though.
Huh?
I feel like it's uncomfortable. There's a lot of times where I'm like, fuck, I have to chill in the car.
At work?
Yeah, because
I'll
I
be
come
like,
here
get that
at
work,
like 5 in the
suck my dick.
morning.
What do you mean, bro? What? You've never gone to the bathroom to take care of yourself?
The public bathroom?
At work, anywhere.
Nah, I can't do that.
Get the
Anywhere.
fuck up.
I'm telling you, I
You've never
can't.
done this?
Damn, I've
Nah,
done that.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't,
Bro,
bro.
damn, I don't know if I can say that.
I love how
I'll
we're
tell you guys off
regulating.
camera.
All right.
But bro, real shit, like, no, because I know, yeah, I know what it's gonna sound like. You'll understand exactly when you hear it. But bro, I believe in that. Because you know what? You know what's crazy, man? When people look at that type of behavior as weirdo behavior, but then it's like, you understand that I have outlets for what the fuck I'm feeling rather than a nigga walking down and being like, I want pussy, so I'm gonna go down at night at 2 a.m. and I'm gonna get pussy.
Yeah.
And off the streets.
Yeah.
Whether she said yes or no type shit. That's some weirdo energy to me.
Yeah.
But this is me taking care of myself, brother. It's
Yeah,
self-care.
yeah. I feel like anyone who like looks down upon
Self-care.
people jerking off, like why? Why? Because I'm an adult. Adults can't jerk off. That's what teenagers do.
Bro,
What?
it's like
Why?
people get mad about,
no.
if
I got
you're-
pussy as a teenager.
Okay. It's like you and your
Now I'm
girlfriend.
married. I don't get pussy.
You and your girlfriend having sex. Bro, that video that you posted was funny as fuck.
Which one?
The one about you getting no pussy.
Oh yeah, I seen you like that one.
Bro, shit like that makes me laugh because it's so
Put your
honest.
expectations to
to
zero.
Yo. And right away I die because I'm like, I'm so scared that's gonna be me. And also I know Katrina's seeing this. So I'm like, I always wonder what her reaction is right away. I'm like,
Because it's
yo.
all she knows it's all jokes. Like usually anything that I post is not true. It just has like a connotation to it that people think it may
Bro,
be true.
I love those type of relationships. That's why for me, I remember even that day when we were talking and you're like, oh, I don't know if that's how you're with your people. I'm like, no, I believe in like anything that a nigga could say to me, even
Yeah.
trying to hurt my feelings in front of my bitch,
Yeah.
is gonna make him look retarded.
Yeah.
Because bro, she knew this.
Yeah.
You don't think like I believe in having soldiers, bro. You gotta have niggas around you that know everything about you, and you
Yeah.
know everything about them.
For sure.
Nobody could touch you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like you
But that's
can't-
the- I
you
feel
can't
like-
spread rumors. You can't come to me and be like, Daniel said this about you.
Yeah.
I'd laugh and be like, trust me, like
I
he
already
said some
know.
wild shit to my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
He would have told me that already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. That's the best.
And I would bring it up to you.
No, but that's honestly that's how you become like invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes like emotionally at least, when you just all your cards are on the table.
Then you can handle anything in your day.
That's it.
Anxiety goes down.
That's it. It's
You know
if
what I mean?
you
Like-
if I'm always telling the truth to everybody about everything that I feel, there's nothing that someone could say.
touch
you. Yeah.
Daniel said you aren't funny. You're a little bitch.
That's
And be like,
fine.
"Yeah, he told me that last week.
That's fine. And also, it gets to the point too where you start realizing there's a difference between what's coming from the outside and what you actually
Yeah.
think of yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like even at the show, if you would have told me my set was ass, bro,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. My dick was out, bro.
Yeah.
I know this.
That shit was actually fucking
And these
hilarious.
are things you got to work through. I understand. I wasn't there all the time. You niggas have seen me after shows being like, I don't know if it was good, whatever.
Yeah.
And this is obviously something I'm gradually gonna be in, where it's gonna be every show feeling like this. But like, yo, I can feel it. I'm telling you, bro, this shit gets my dick hard, bro. The thoughts of that, of like just the work that niggas put in, because nigga, at a certain point, you're like, this, it feels useless. I was talking to Darcy. We're gonna have him on the podcast. He's hilarious, man. This nigga's fucking. We're at a show, and I was asking him, bro, should I take a break? Like, because I was having so many bad shows in a row, and it hits different when gas is over $2. You're driving from Abbotsford, and you got to drive back for an hour. Like,
Yeah, after
with
fucking
your
bombing.
thoughts, with
Yeah,
your own
that's
thoughts.
after
Like,
bombing.
bro, I told him this, and this is why I love talking to people that are like emotionally a little bit off, but like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, people that aren't like, oh shit, I feel bad for you, but like, they die right away.
Yeah.
Like what I just said, bursting out laughing rather than be like, oh, I feel bad. I told him this, he bursted out laughing right away. He's like, yo, first of all, it's a joke, you should write that down. But second of all, yo, like, just stick it, blah, blah, all that type of shit. So even that, I ended up coming up with a joke off of that. But even for him, he's like, man, I never actually took in that you actually like, you like work hard. Because he didn't like me at the beginning.
Yeah.
Off of just like me not sucking up enough. So
Yeah.
or like doing the whole OG shit. You know, like being on a football team, you ever been hazed?
Not really,
Yeah,
to be honest. No.
Like I feel like I've never gotten hazed.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
definitely
hazed
been
anybody.
hazed.
Like, what's hate? Yeah.
We did hazing. I just personally was never in the position of getting hazed like that. Anything that happened was like, yeah, we're all getting roasted. But when it came to hazing, like physical shit, like
Yeah, it was never physical.
I think it depends
mostly
on
just drinking and stuff like
I think
that.
it depends who was doing. When I got hazed on my rugby team, it was more like a tradition thing, and it's kind of like something that bonded us together. And there was a meaning behind the hazing, not just like I feel like here people just haze just to fuck kids.
well, it
up.
was. I've
Yeah,
only
that's
been
weird.
hazed on football teams. When you mean
Yeah.
hazed to fuck people, that's bullying. First of all, that's you know what I mean?
But it happens. Some people.
If it's not sports related
Yeah.
or like frat related,
Then
that's
you're-
just bullying.
Yeah, even frat
You're getting
related, it's
bullied.
like, yo, oh shit, you gotta eat this piece of shit off the ground, and we'll
Yeah.
let you in, nigga. What?
Yeah, no, they do some more rowdier shit. than
I
that.
know I've done wild shit when it came to in the name of hazing and shit. I got lucky that the main niggas fucked with me. I know that for sure. Especially when I was the freshman on the team. Oh my goodness, bro. Like shit. I'm 5'6", bro. It's not a lot. You know what I mean? Like if you want to pin me down, bro, it's not a lot I could do. If you're a big nigga, pause. But like, yeah.
We already know girls be turning you around against walls and shit like that.
Shit,
Light
the
work.
amount of DMs I've been getting off of that, the amount of girls that come up to me even just to talk to me about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
a lot of people into that. It's
when shit like that hits live, bro,
because it's.
I don't know what it is.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like I realized you're not the only one. Because I even said in the group, there's the other guy who said the exact same thing. I sent it to you in the group. I don't know if you saw
Oh
it.
yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The way,
I was
That's
just
a
like,
real niggas recognize,
I was just
bro.
like,
I don't know what it is. And when you live through it also, especially you sitting in a room like that, because again, I didn't go out that night planning on getting anything, bro. I was
Yeah.
really just going out for work on some shit and just going back home after. But then afterwards, realizing what happened, I'm like, bro, especially when you put your dick on the table in front of that many niggas, especially niggas that are like, yo, that's gay as fuck. And also girls that might be like, yo, this nigga might be low-key gay. Because I get both of those. And then I get the other spectrum that are like, nah, this nigga's just mad confident. Bro, it right away just sets the line in the sand so hard that it makes it easy as fuck.
Easy.
Yeah.
There's
to
no
do
in
whatever.
between.
Yeah.
Every conversation I have after, it's so easy to tell what the person wants. That's why that chick, I knew why she felt comfortable being like, oh yeah, I'm single. Right away, I'm like, I'm not interested like that.
Yeah.
She got so awkward. But
Yeah.
it's like, hey, at least you said it. Thank
Yeah.
you. You felt
Yeah.
comfortable saying it. I'm not going to be an asshole about it, but I'm just going to let you know, I'm not going to waste your time. Right away, I'm not
There
interested.
you go. Not into it.
Not interested.
Just
But-
because of her personality, I wouldn't be interested. I was like,
Bro,
shut the
you should have
fuck
seen it. You
up.
should have seen her in the light, my nigga. I'm telling you, that was, bro. There was no chance the personality to even get to that stance. It was as soon as I seen, nah. That was too much. That was too much. As soon as I saw the face, I'm like, oh shit, I understand.
So what was that? So who was that guy? Was that Hakeem's friend
The guy
that came
white
down
guy?
the stairs?
Oh, I have no idea. I think that's another person that he just met.
Oh, because he's like, I know where you live. And I was like, what's that mean?
Yeah, that.
Was that a joke?
Sometimes I don't know who knows these people and who doesn't. I take those things as
yeah, I took that as a
I
threat.
know what I'm saying?
did.
Like-
I did in the moment, but I was like, because he didn't laugh after it. It seemed like a little bit of
It was
awkward.
awkward. It was.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
Yeah.
And the team was like, no, you don't.
Yeah. So I was just like, is he have beef with him? Who is this guy?
And people have tried to storm the stage with Hakeem, but it's especially on a night like that, I already knew that it wouldn't be just us trying to back up.
I hope Hakeem
It would
knows
be
how to fight.
Everybody. I hope so too, because the brown guy that tried to storm the stage that one time was really with it. Like he was ready to risk his life. He was already looking like an idiot.
Risk
bro.
it all.
He really.
When
you
was
should've
this?
Seen that show, man. It
Wasn't a
months
special?
ago. Nah, this was months ago, bro. Before
What
the special.
happened?
This guy's talking, and there's a drunk brown guy. Hairline looking like Tory Lanez right now. There's a drunk.
I was about to say, I was like, damn, this guy actually took that shit off.
Bro, listen,
You
man.
good on you,
I just
bro.
been so comfortable. It's
You
just
brave.
shaving
You
all the
mad
time when it's
brave.
cold outside. You niggas don't understand.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle change.
Even when I came
Yeah.
in and you turned around, I saw a little hair at the back. I was like, what's
It looks
this
hard, though.
nigga doing?
Maybe that's why bitches been approaching me. They see the back, they're like, damn.
He's coming back with
this
it.
nigga been going through things, but he's back now. Okay, no, relax. The nigga was on stage talking about, the guy was drunk, clearly off drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like typical, like if you've been around a rowdy brown guy, this was him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
the fuck I mean by that.
Yeah.
And like he's saying whatever, but it's like being that heckler, that white dude, but he was doing it a little bit less. But when he was doing it, nothing of it came off as laugh at me. It was like, I'm an idiot. Like it was so aggressive. Akeem went up there, bro, and he made sure that nigga knew that he thought he was an idiot.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, told him to shut the fuck up. The dude said, you shut the fuck up. And then he's like, nah, you acting like a bitch ass nigga. And the dude's like, you're a bitch ass nigga. And he's brown. So Akeem's like, yo, you just call me a nigga? And then at that point, it's like, you call me a nigga. And then like, bro, the brown guy is now getting up, takes off his jacket. People are like, it took a while for people to like understand. I knew the energy right
What
away.
was happening?
Yeah. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I knew the energy right away. So I
Anyone who
got
doesn't
up-
know that kind of energy just isn't.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Hasn't
I
been
got up right
exposed to
away
it.
and I was getting closer. I came to the bar because I'm like, if that nigga's, he's literally standing so close to the stage,
Yeah.
I'm going to at least be able to run up and get him off of him. Because I don't believe in watching my friends get their ass beat and be like, oh my God, stop. No, nigga.
Yeah,
we
no,
all
you got-
have to be in this as a unit.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. For
I don't,
sure.
I don't understand. I've
Oh,
been
filming it.
I've been
World
jumped
star.
before. I've been jumped. Take off running, look left, right, nobody. I'm like, oh shit, it's me. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So in these moments, I'm like, nah, bro, fuck it. Like, and it's easier to take a nigga down, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
So I get closer. This nigga is now getting hyped. Now the white guy who runs the place is like so uncomfortable, so awkward. But he's like finally goes up there. He's like, please, can you stop? Can you tone it down? Blah blah blah. He's like, fuck that. The girl he's with is trying to hold him back. The whole time, Akeem's out here still drinking. He's drinking liquor, bro. Look it up. Nigga's been on set all day. Came here after fucking the set, bro. He's sipping. This nigga's sipping, bro. Whole time. Chaos happening over there. Akeem's doing the whole set over here. Talking about this nigga. Swear on my life. It was hard. I hope he has that whole thing on
I
camera, bro.
hope he does.
He's spitting the whole time. He's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's why. And the nigga gets riled up. Sits down at some point. Akeem says some shit. Gets riled up. Starts coming. At some point, he's calling a bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yo, like, nobody's going to say anything that he's saying the N-word. Like, nobody's saying anything in that room.
Yeah.
Everybody in there is more passive. I don't even call that being passive, bro. I think being passive, that means you have a side to you that can be aggressive. But, like, there was nothing. There was no
Yeah.
balls in that room.
Yeah.
There's no ball. There's no standing up.
Oh, I would have said something 100%.
There was the
100%.
There was the flabbergastation. You know the regular. Oh my gosh! You know that
Yeah.
video of somebody being like, "We need to get these niggers out of here," and the lady's like, "You need to leave." Like,
That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
videos.
bro, that shit is
You
hilarious.
need to leave.
But then this one, there was no, you need to leave. It would just, and then everybody went quiet, and I'm like, okay. So I started walking out, and then it was wild, wild, wild. He walks out still being like, bitch ass nigga, you a faggot. Meet you outside.
That's what the guy was saying?
Yes, bro. And he's walking out with like 3 girls. Whenever girls are with this type of dude, I'm like, you're working. I just assume you're working. 'cause,
Yeah.
I mean, that nigga's getting that. No personality coming out of that.
Yeah.
Anyways, bro, I personally, I don't know why I was intrigued by the drama. So I walk out in the fucking lobby and shit, and I hear this guy walking downstairs still saying the N-word. I have a problem with those things. I feel like I should let you know that there's gonna be a black person one day that you're gonna say that to.
Who's gonna knock you the
Let's not
fuck
gonna
out?
let that shit slide. But I'm 5'6". Niggas don't like being told anything to do by somebody they think is lesser than them.
Yeah.
Especially if you really think you're that nigga.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to walk all the way down the stairs. While I'm walking down the stairs, I already know, bro, this is probably how you got jumped before. Like, I know I set myself up for these situations. Bro, deadass, I walk down the stairs, people are trying to calm him down. Talking about, it's okay, I understand. He's like, why do you call me a bitch-ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, yeah, we know. I hate that because I know you're trying to bring the situation to here, but you're doing that with lies. I don't believe in telling a nigga what he wants to hear just to bring him down.
Yeah.
You're gonna just have to be used to, if you're gonna be in this mood around me, you gotta be used to hearing the truth, nigga, or just don't be around me. So I walk downstairs, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just be honest with you, yo, you can stop saying the N-word now, regardless. He's like, yo, who the fuck are you? Right away. Everybody turns around, like 4 or 5 people turn around and say, what the fuck you doing? Get the fuck back inside. I'm like, yo, this dude's been yelling the N-word. You could hear him from inside this whole time. He's like, the motherfucker on stage called me a bitch-ass nigga. I'm like, again, what? You know what I mean?
Keep
I'm just
saying
letting
the
you know,
word.
Like, this is not a word. Now it's like 5, 7 people yelling against me just trying to speak and be like, yo, I'm letting you know, just relax. You don't need to be saying those things, and there's going to be a certain point you're going to meet. Is that you? Is that fucking you then? I'm like, all right, well, Stood out there. I literally just took in the air because I don't like leaving when niggas tell me to leave. So I just stood out there, took my air a little bit while niggas fucking going off about me, and then I went back inside and I was like, that was crazy. That was, like, that's a comedy show, bro.
Yeah.
That's at a comedy show. You came out to a comedy show drunk, fucking high off whatever, and you tried to fight the comedian because you were talking and he gave you the attention you wanted.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That
I would have definitely said something. Like during the chaos. 100%.
Have to.
100%. I would have been like,
everybody was terrified, bro.
I literally would have been like, hey, say that word one more time and me and you're going to have an issue right now.
And I would have been like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
and if he said it again, I'd get up. Even if Katrina was there, I'd be like, hold my shit. No. Shh.
I almost set myself to get jumped downstairs, but...
Dude, that's what happened when me and you were downtown.
I just got to say something.
When me and this guy were downtown, I don't even know. We were just talking about some shit, just laughing, and then we walked by, 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
It was some 7-Eleven, and then fucking this guy's like, I guess he, didn't pay? I don't even fucking know. But we were just walking by, and he's fucking outside. He's like, fuck you, what's up, nigga? This fucking white boy. He's like, what's up? And then you can see the people inside. They're kind of like, get out of here, blah, blah, blah. And, as we walked by, he said the N-word again. So I was like, who's saying the word? I turn around, it's a fucking white boy. I was like, hey, say the N-word again, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I don't even remember what I said. I said, I'll beat your ass. So I said, fucking whatever. Whatever I said. I can't even remember. And he's like, he just literally turned around and walked. He walked away, he left. He left like that. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga doing, man? What do you think you're saying the N-word for?
I think they just want
because no black people are around?
No, they watch that shit, they like, oh, these niggas say it sounds cool. I've had white people be like, oh, but when you say it
adds
cool,
aggression to it.
It sounds cool when you say it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's wild. You understand your privilege looks cool from this perspective too? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Like, nowhere in my life would I ever want to be you though.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck this guy's thinking about.
I think your life gets so boring when you've got
screaming through the glass at the people because I think he didn't have money or he wanted something. He's like, fuck you, nigga, what's up? What's up? I was like, hey, say that shit one more time and see what the fuck is gonna happen. Oh, yeah. Oh.
But I feel it's also because no one our size has ever stopped them.
Oh, for sure.
I was about to say, I think I personally know a lot more situations would have gone differently if I said what I said and they turned around and they saw a big nigga.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
probably.
Me saying what I say and then you turn around and you see me, it's like, nigga, what? Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
But the best is when they see the big nigga and they still go. And I'm like, okay, let's see how this turns
I love
out.
those situations
I'm
because
with this.
then that really, rarely in life do you get to actually see a fair matchup.
Yeah.
In life, do you, when people actually go out and are bullying other people, it's never really a fair matchup. Bro. So usually when it's a big nigga against a big nigga, I pull my popcorn out, nigga. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I'm recording this shit. I'm hyped. I'm rooting for niggas.
That's
I'm
it.
hyped. And if I want you to win, hey man, if you start losing, I'm gonna kick a nigga. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, niggas might just trip all of a sudden. I don't know, but I'm not getting involved in that.
Yeah.
Too much reach going on.
No,
with big
100%.
niggas.
For me, I like the
Sometimes
opposite, man.
You just need to check some people, man. Let them know it's not a game sometimes.
For me, I like the opposite when
Just
it's
not,
a big
not
nigga.
when I'm around.
Yeah.
At least not when I'm around. Like you could do your thing and you can have your issue, but once you start dropping the N-word and I'm present, you shouldn't be saying the N-word. We're gonna have a problem.
You're not like that though.
What?
You're saying you're not.
This guy tried to start a fight at fucking Nightingale, bro. I was actually so rattled.
The thing is, I think
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Stanley, chill, man. You're fucking. I was like, what are you?
What happened, Stan?
I was like, so we.
See,
it was
I
like
can't
I wanna hear it
even
from you.
remember.
Let me
I
hear
can't
it from
even
you.
remember. The thing is, I'm a very calm person. Put a
I was
little
like,
liquor
is
in
Stanley
me.
trying to start some shit right now? I was like, Stanley, relax, man.
If you put a little liquor in me,
Right. What type of liquor?
Any liquor.
it doesn't really matter. I feel like the rationale goes out.
Out the window.
And I think it's so funny because very few people have seen that side of me. Right. The one time that people saw me at the club, bro, it was crazy. I'm shooting. This dude literally spilled his whole drink on my camera.
Ooh, yeah, that's cheesy.
And then, like, something like, listen, like, it's a club.
That's a lot of money though.
It's not even that. I'm like, it's a club. It's bound to happen. I'm prepared for it. But it's the utter disrespect and the shit he said afterwards.
No
Literally.
sorry, no nothing.
I gave the host my camera. I'm like, just hold this. I literally lifted this nigga up. They're like, dude, we've never, dude. And you know, it was at the back, like the back bar. I lifted this nigga out. Literally escorted him out. People were shocked. I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you do? And I explained this to him. I'm like, dude, like we've never seen this. And I was genuinely rattled.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's not the story I was talking about.
I wish I was there. I would have gassed it up.
I'm talking about Nightingale. So we had our Christmas party for here at Nightingale, and like it's one of my favorite restaurants. So like I was on good behavior because I'm trying to go back. It's like I think so.
I'm trying to go back.
So I think there was like maybe like 12 of us or something like that. But anyway, like I repeated probably like 9 times to the waitress. I was like, hey, if we're being a little too loud, because like it was a Christmas party, we're drinking, having a good time.
Tell me about this.
I was like,
Somebody started filming you guys.
yeah. So I was like, let us know if we're too loud, because I'll make sure. I'm like, it's my responsibility. Just let me know. She's like, no, you guys are good. Da 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 da. I asked this lady like 9 times. There was 2 of them. One was the actual waitress. The other one was a trainee. So like the actual waitress was like, she's taking care of you. Like this is her like test of like a big group. But I'm here just in case, whatever. So I told her like 9 times, 10 times, like, let me know if we're too loud, because I understand that as we're having fun and we're drinking, we may not understand where our volume is. So night ends up finishing, and we're getting up, and there's this white boy with these 2, I don't know if they're brown, or like one was brown, whatever, 2 chicks right by the stairs to go downstairs. And like, as we're getting up, he had like his camera like this, he was filming like doing this fucking weird shit, and I didn't even notice it. I just walked by, I was just doing my thing, and Stanley's like, yo, this fucking guy's filming us right now. He's like, yo, what the fuck, what's up? You trying to film us? I was like, yo, Stanley, calm down, bro. And he's like, yo, watch out before you get fucked up, man. I was like, Stanley, we're not doing this here. This is my restaurant.
I was, because this is the second time that happened. Because it happened the first time when we went out to go smoke. It was you, me, and Elliot.
Yeah.
And then, like him, I'm like, well, maybe I'm just drunk, maybe, I'm not trying to be that person.
He was outside?
No, he was inside. That's why I noticed. That's why I said something the second time.
I hear that. I respect that.
Oh, so when we went out to smoke, you were
Yeah,
filming us.
yeah.
There's a lot of also things that you have to pass up as a black person when
Yeah.
it comes to eyes being on you. That when you end up in a situation like that, I agree you let the nigga happen.
Because I was like,
You
that's
should have
what.
seen this guy, though. He looked like fucking the white Urkel, man. Like he would have
Like
got
a
breaking.
nerdy guy?
Yo, he's super.
Even then,
Regardless,
because people have
the
clearly
conversation
let you
would
slide
have,
for so long.
that's-
Yeah,
You should
he
be-
needs
you
to get
should be
checked.
scared.
Yeah, he should
You
get
be
checked.
scared,
Yeah.
bro. What the fuck's wrong?
He
with you?
did put the camera down once. Like I think we stepped to him quickly.
But that's some childish shit. That's behavior I expect in high school. After you got enough ass beatings.
But it
you're
looked like he
I'm
must
good.
have he looked younger, and he has 2 girls out at Nightingale. So
Once I got jumped, I think that just changed my perspective. There's certain things I can't really say. Oh, but I didn't know, nigga.
yeah, no, you gotta get your ass kicked.
You do.
Sometimes you just gotta get your ass kicked, and then you get checked, and it's all good.
And
it
I know
wasn't-
niggas that got jumped that lost teeth. I didn't even lose teeth. So I'm really blessed.
There you go. You're good. See, even at the concert, Post Malone, I fucking punched this guy in the stomach because he kept touching fucking Hector. I just legit punched him.
Hector?
He was in my wedding party. He's one of my.
The
He
shorter
kept
dude.
touching Hector. What happened?
So like it was Al, me, Katrina, Hector. That was how the seats were. And like we're just going to the concert, and everyone stands up because like it's obviously the dancing and all that crap. So this guy was by himself. I think he's like brown. He wasn't brown, but he had like darker skin, so he was like from.
Fijian maybe? Or
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, he was by himself, and he was so drunk, and he was just doing this and like dancing and going like this, but kept putting his hand out, and there's people standing in front. Like the rows obviously go down, but like so like he kept touching Hector apparently, and I didn't know. Like he did it like 5 times. Like Hector would go like this and like look back or whatever, and then Katrina's between me and Hector. So at one point, fucking, we're singing the concert, going nuts, and then all of a sudden, fucking Hector's like, "Bro, you gotta stop fucking touching me, man. Like I'm sick of this shit." And like Hector doesn't get angry at anybody. Like Hector's the nicest guy ever. So then I was like, "What happened?" I was like, "What's up? What happened?" He's like, "This guy keeps fucking touching me, man." And he's like, "Oh," like wasn't really even saying anything. So I was like, "Katrina, switch spots with me." So then we just switched spots, and then he kind of like didn't do anything, and then we went for like maybe like 5 minutes, and then he put his hand out like doing the same thing, like just drunk as fuck, and he fucking touched me. So I turned around and I was like, "Bro, you just touched me." I was like, "Next time you touch me or Hector, I'm putting you down." Right here in the crowd, I'm putting you down. And he's like, "I'm so sorry." He's like trying to dap me out. I'm like, "Bro, I'm telling you, you touch me again, it's not gonna be good. I'll put you down. So stop." So maybe another 5 minutes goes down, and he fucking touches Hector again. I literally turn around. He makes eye contact with me. I was like, boom, right to his fucking stuff. And I turn around and start singing again. And I start singing and acting like I'm not paying attention, but I'm like peeping him in my peripherals. And he sat down for like solid 2 minutes. He sat down for a whole nother song, sitting in his fucking thing, just holding his stomach. That's what fucking happens, man. But I was like, he's by himself. One, I'm not with people that are trying to do that anyway. So that's 2.
Etiquette,
and I'm like 3, like.
Where's your etiquette though?
Why are you that shit-faced by yourself out, and now you're touching people?
Can we talk about that? Like, I don't know why that happens, bro. Like, I don't know why people get that fucked up
How
when
do you
they
get
go
that
out.
fucked up by yourself? That's just not smart. I'm like, bro, you're lucky it wasn't me and my homies, because you would have, like, as soon as I found out you touched Hector the first time, I probably would have put you down.
I hear you.
But the only reason I hit you in the stomach was because I'm like, okay, let me give this guy, like, let him know I'm actually not fucking around.
At a certain
like,
point, drinking is not funny.
It's not, and it's
more
not an
of
excuse.
You're doing it more for like, you're just feeding something. Like I remember at a certain point when I just started drinking, because I didn't drink like that in high school, bro. I really like mainly started drinking after high school when I started working downtown, and it was so fun. Like the energy I was getting was like a teenager doing something for the first time.
Yeah.
Eventually, I felt the funness of taking shots with friends literally dissipate.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I was literally just drinking to hit a point so I can like be whatever in order to just put up with shit.
Yeah.
So that big break I took, bro, now when I drink, I'm actually having fun again.
For
The way
sure.
you're describing that nigga is like, bro, at a certain point, you really gotta take a break from drinking, because if you're drinking just to get that fucked up, you could really actually have fun being fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, some people go about it in such a way where I'm like, you need to fix something inside of you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Who's going to a concert by themselves and getting that fucked up?
Where you're even touching people.
You're touching
Like,
people.
in my opinion, it just showcases where your rationale is in your mind, and that right there, the fact you didn't just touch people and get away with it. Is
Yeah,
fucking wild.
it's. I was like, I was like that. The only thing that kept going through my mind, I was like, he needs to get checked.
I have like brown eyes, so I want you niggas to take that in.
I know, I see it. The light was hitting you
You
nice
see it?
right
Oh,
now.
thank you, thank you,
As
thank
soon as the light, I was like, this nigga's skin looking glowing and shit. God damn, yeah. But
It's probably reflecting off my head. Damn,
nah,
man.
you good. Are you gonna shave again, or are you gonna keep it for the winter?
Yeah, I will. Once it gets to situations where I might actually get roasted, I usually shave my head and shit. I don't leave myself exposed like that.
2-3 days before the jokes start coming.
I'm
this nigga-
telling you, like if it's like at Portside, hella niggas already know I've owned up to the fact.
Yeah.
So if somebody tries to come for me, they'll look more stupid than me.
Yeah.
So right there, take off my. If somebody would like, oh yeah, took off my hat, I would have been like, okay, now my turn.
Yeah, no,
You know
you
what I'm
have to
saying?
go at him.
But
If
then
someone
I'm
touches
going
the
to meet
hat, though,
strangers. If I'm meeting strangers, nigga, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up.
yeah.
Because not everybody knows. Because I don't, unless you're somebody who moves like you, for example. You're already like over 6 feet, so there's a certain respect you're gonna get that a nigga like me, until I start speaking and you see how I move,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So like, unless I want to move like an aggressive nigga all the time like this,
Yeah, I
I
can't.
prefer to
You
just be the
cannot.
nice guy who I'll let people disrespect me, and the 2-3 that don't disrespect me, I actually will get along with those people.
Yeah.
Because they'll understand, and they'll also end up seeing that I'm actually not a nigga who puts up with disrespect.
Yeah, and why
I just
the
don't
size?
I just don't feel like going out of my way to just let niggas know type shit. What do you mean, why size?
For me, I was gonna
No,
say,
but I'm
bro.
saying, no, I get it, but I'm saying like that shouldn't dictate whether someone's gonna punch you in your mouth or not.
I think that's where they're insecure. They're dumb. The way they look at it, I think, means a lot on how many losses they're taking in their life.
Like I know short people that'll fucking smack you across your mouth.
That's what I was
Fuck
gonna say,
reckless,
man.
yo.
Like
I know
earlier,
people-
because
And it's not a
That's
little
what I'm
man
saying.
syndrome
I
thing. It's
understand.
like they could be my height, they could be
I've
6'3",
done that so many
or
times.
they could be
That
fucking
cheeses me a lot.
5'3".
I get that little man syndrome a lot, as if disrespect is supposed to a thing that only I feel
Yeah.
type shit.
Little
Which I
man
don't-
syndrome
I
is
don't
only
understand.
when the short person is being like repetitively aggressive in a lot of situations.
Like, if for no
Where you're like, oh,
reason.
he has little man syndrome because like he's like trying to start a fight.
But, like-
why you trying to start a fight? You don't need to prove anything.
For me, as long as I need to hear where it's coming from right away. If it's a situation where it's like, okay, like that nigga was talking shit and the nigga was and I was just talking to him like that. Even some people that didn't even know I spoke like that were like, damn, that was savage. But for me, I'm like, yo, like, if you meet me for the first time, yeah, you'll be like, you're aggressive.
Yeah.
For sure, I understand.
I
The
get
first
that.
few times you'll meet me, you'll be like, this nigga might
okay.
be
I get that
aggressive.
all the time.
Unless you meet me in an environment like, if that was the first time you saw me, it's like, oh shit, everything you said is supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Rather than like, you just trying to hurt a nigga's feelings. It all depends. Like,
And I think that being blunt off the jump
it's
is
aggressive.
seen as aggressive.
I
It's seen
understand.
as aggressive.
Can we talk
I
about
don't
that?
think it's aggressive.
This
Oh
pisses
my
me
gosh.
off. You know what? That actually gets a reaction out of me.
Yeah.
When people think that's me being aggressive.
Yeah.
Because instead, I used to be able to be like, no. and
I'm just not
give an-
sugarcoating it.
You know what I mean? Just give an explanation.
Yeah.
But now it's to that point where I've done that so fucking much that I'm sick of it.
But
Yeah.
it's because
You know what I'm
society, it's
saying?
because the social norm is to either not say anything
Yeah.
or beat around the bush so much that the person doesn't actually understand
Which at
what
that
you're
point-
trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. Which, bro, thank you. You hit that. You articulated that so fucking well. Which at that point, it's like, bro, you're literally even telling me how to be.
Yeah.
Everything you're telling me how to talk, how to be, how to act. Oh no, that's too aggressive. Okay, you can say it like this, say it like this.
Yeah.
As if what I'm saying is, yo, Jeffrey Dahmer had a fucking point.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
not what
no.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is just fucking wording things maybe differently than you. Which, oh my goodness, isn't this
Yeah.
how racism happens?
Yeah.
Prejudice happens. All these type of dumb shit where it's like, oh no, you're an immigrant. Learn how to speak like us.
No.
Nigga, suck my dick, bro.
Yeah,
If
like-
somebody's different and you try to understand them for first step, try to understand them. If you try to understand them, you see what you're saying might actually be the same and what you're saying actually makes sense.
Yeah, just said it a different
Then at that point, you should, in my opinion, it makes me right away sit back and be like, I missed something. I don't want to miss it again, so let me try to think of it.
That's how as I started growing, like, so that was my issue as a kid. So like people thought I was an asshole and I was mean, but like you know niggas just be roasting people for no reason. And like we'll roast you for real shit that we don't actually care about.
Yeah.
Like I'll roast him for his head. Even though I don't actually care, he is going like he is have the hairline issue.
But there's a difference between a nigga roasting you off of like, oh no, we roast each other off some shit.
Yeah.
But then those people that do that, and you could tell where the emotions get involved.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like me, all my jokes have never been like, I'm never like, if I make fun of somebody because they're skinny or they're fat or whatever, it may be true, but I don't actually care about that. Yeah. I just know you care. So like that's what I'm
like. Would you be like, yo, I'm so much better than you?
No.
Your career.
No. See, no. It's more so what's something that I know bugs you, and I want to make fun of that as a joke, not because I'm like trying to be malicious.
Trying to get a reaction.
I'm not trying to hurt his feelings. I'm like, oh, I know he hates that he has ashy knees. Let me get at him.
I always bring that up.
Yeah.
People. Even if they don't know what happened that day, I'll always.
But like as a kid, you don't know that. So people just think I'm being mean. But like now as an
adult,
adult, people.
Yeah. I think if you brought up around my folks, I'm telling you, bro, you would have said some shit. Notice that you got fried back and low key, it's nigga.
No, I just keep going back and forth.
Bro, my parents would love that. If it all comes off of like, if my parents are very much like they're trying to be more understanding of people here, so like they'll try to read the emotions now.
Yeah.
But before they used to just say shit.
Yeah, me too.
That's so fucking hurt.
That's it.
But like, if they can tell that you can really just speak and you're not gonna get in your feelings, they'll love you, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're very like. When it comes to problem solving,
cut the bullshit.
If anything ever goes wrong, and you put my parents, that's bro, my car, right? When my car broke down.
Yeah.
Right away, bro, I texted my dad. Again, bro, taking what happened this, I told this nigga, it was worse than the fucking first time. So the shit, I ended up waking up from a nap, bro, tried to turn my shit on, doesn't work. I had to walk home, right? So I walk home at like 4 a.m. in the morning, pissing rain outside. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. How bad could it be? Probably just the battery or something. Come back. The next day, my homie ends up pulling me up. I text my parents later because they're at church. So I'm like, I'm gonna text them while they're at church because the way they are, especially now, because like where our relationship is, they'll try to like really like be involved. If I ask, because I don't really ask like that. So like right away, I text my dad while he's at church so he could at least feel like I could finish church and to come. Bro, right away, nigga left church. Nigga left church, came, pulled up, tried to jump my car, didn't work. Calls my uncle, because my uncle's more of like the technical one. My uncle leaves whatever he's doing, pulls up. Now it's like 2-3 cars just fucking lined up at Prospera and shit. You know what I mean? My mom's calling now. My mom's calling. My uncle's wife's calling, talking about what do you guys need? You need food? You need this, that, and third to pull up. When it comes to problem solving, these niggas are with the shit. So we check everything we could check. My uncle looks up YouTube videos. It doesn't matter what it is. He'll figure it out off YouTube videos. You look up YouTube videos, bought the right things, check the battery, didn't work. Take out the battery ourselves, put it back in, doesn't fucking work. He's like, okay, bet. So we get that bitch towed to my place.
Yeah.
My uncle ends up going. He's watching while I'm babysitting. He's watching a bunch of YouTube videos. Decides, okay, we're gonna figure out it's either gonna be the starter again or it's the battery. Bro, this nigga ends up going, buys the battery or a starter, turn that bitch on. It works, but then it shuts off on its own. We go out, buy a battery, put that shit on ourselves. After all of it was almost $1,000. But that's with no labor. So I can only imagine what the fuck that would have been if we brought it to a garage, my nigga.
Yeah.
But yo, the car's working now, bro. Like all ourselves. Like
there you go.
It was just cold as a motherfucker outside. So when it comes to problem solving, there's no like, it's a solution based enterprise rather than like we're trying to find problems and sulk on it type shit. Yeah. So like I've learned that very quickly on their end. That's why they're the bluntness of it is so much like, there's nothing in our heart that's like, bro, we're trying to hurt your feelings. Yeah. It's really just real life, nigga.
That's what
sometimes those random car payments, man, can fuck somebody over.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm struggling. I actually almost wasn't gonna be. If I wasn't able to borrow gas money today, I wouldn't have been able to be here. I'm not gonna
When today?
Yeah, bro, because it's too much money coming out of my pocket in such a little amount of time. I'm not gonna fake it and be like, nah, I got it. Nah, I didn't. My uncle ended up having to pay for this shit, and I gotta pay him back because nigga, I didn't expect that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, at least when I got my car working, I had a full tank of gas though.
That's it. That's what's up. Hopefully it doesn't fucking happen again. But I'm telling you, man. It's the fucking starters. Once your starter starts to go,
it's my third time replacing it, bro.
Bro, you need a new whip.
Nah, I was hot. You don't think I fucking know that, Daniel? You don't think I fucking know that, bro? I was so mad, bro.
Once Sam's starter went, I was like, Sam, you're gonna need a new car because that thing's gonna keep doing.
Those are moments you'll actually see me like.
She won't like. It won't even. The key would.
It doesn't
even
make
turn.
noise.
Yeah, the key would even turn. Yeah. Like her key would even turn. I was like, oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I would have rather heard the click, 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 but then I was still like, maybe it's the battery. My dad jumped it, bro. It didn't work.
Yeah. Once there's nothing, it's game over.
It was just fucked because the battery. It ended up being both. Which, bro, nigga.
I'm praying for you, man.
Thank you. We got lucky. We ended up going to fucking Costco to get the battery because they have sick fucking discount and fucking warranty on it. Bro, we ended up waiting out for an hour. It was one of those situations where it's like, yo, is it because we're black we're getting disrespected like this? First guy comes up, we're like, can we get help? He's like, yeah, I got you. Looks it up. He's like, yo, there's 40 something, 48 in stock or something like that. I remember when I worked at Best Buy, I would say that. It might be hidden in the back. Somebody didn't do their job. I understand what it's like to not do your job.
Yeah.
I'm the laziest productive nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, bro. So I'm standing there, I'm telling the nigga, take your time. And I can tell he's probably new, white, nerdy guy. If you're really like somebody who's like really in your shell, I will never try to oppose. If anything, I try to shrink myself a little bit because it means nothing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not shrinking myself. I'm just not trying to overdo it for you.
Yeah.
So the nigga just talking. Bruh, he's like, I'm going to go get it for you. We're standing there 10, 15 minutes. The nigga's walking back and forth, doing shit. I realized he forgot about us when he walked this across my face, cleaning shit up. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah? Just looks at me like I'm a new black person. I'm like, the battery. He's like, oh. There was, right away, face starts blushing because he's a nice guy. He didn't do it on purpose. He's like, he just forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot. I'm like, okay, so can you send me somebody else? Because, bro, if my car's broken down, there's no peace in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, there's no peace in my mind. So I'm like, can you send me somebody else? He's like, you know what? This is the manager for the warehouse, the brown lady. I'm like, okay, cool, the manager. I love it. Bro, this guy walks away. The lady looks at the number right away. He's like, oh, no, we're sold out. I'm boiling now. Because I know what that energy is. If you work at Best Buy, you know what it's like to just lie to customers because you don't want to fucking look for shit. Bro, this bitch looked at us in the eyes and said, we're sold out. And my uncle, and I'm letting my uncle deal with the speaking part. Once I noticed that an accent is the reason why you're interrupting somebody because you're disrespectful like that, now you're going to understand, bro, it's over with, bro.
Yeah.
So my uncle's speaking, taking his time. She starts interrupting because he's taking his time speaking, my nigga. Just as somebody who has an accent, actually, in my opinion, they're just more knowledgeable on more things than you are. You were only raised on English. They were raised on a bunch of other things, my nigga.
Yeah.
So and she's brown. Whenever brown people are racist to black people, I'm laughing because I hope you understand they don't fuck with you either. They don't fuck with you either, bro. You're not getting no brownie points, my nigga. But anyways, so she's like, we're sold out. My uncle's trying to tell her, like, no, the guy actually looked it up. Right away, doesn't even like listen to the rest of it, just grabs the paper, looks it up. She's like, oh, yeah, there are some in stock. And I'm just staring at her, just see her demeanor. It clearly seems like she's just on her own thing, just wanted to get us out of the way.
Yeah.
Bruh. She said, okay, I'm going to send somebody to go get it. I'm like, yeah, he said the same thing. She said, okay, you know, I'm going to go get it myself. My nigga, I swear on my life, she walks from here to where those shoes are, stops, starts hugging somebody, starts talking to somebody. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't, bro, I'm standing here like this, just watching it. And bro, that lasted about 5 minutes. So this is about 30 minutes down, my nigga, that we've been waiting for a battery. We literally came in and out for a battery. We looked it up. We knew they had that bitch. We called, we came, asked, we had the numbers. We did everything for them. They're like, yeah, we have it. Just go grab it for us. Bro, she really just stands there, just talking to somebody for 5 minutes. At some point, I hear whoever's people seem to be reporting to. I walk up to the dude. I'm like, yo, so I got a problem. I don't know who I'm supposed to speak to. And I can tell he just thinks it's a nice, jolly day. Bro, as soon as I started speaking, the white in them came out just, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm like, nah, don't apologize because this is not shit where it's an accident. This is on fucking purpose, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I turn around, now all of a sudden she's walking away. Turns out, bro, she's the manager of the warehouse. Like, the person above her is fucking somebody that doesn't show up like that type shit.
Yeah.
And she just got promoted. I'm like, how the fuck are you promoting? Now people are looking over. I'm like, no, I hope you understand. This is bullshit. We wait 45 minutes. At that point, there's no more respect between us. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because every one of you niggas walked by us, like, didn't say nothing. But this nigga tries to speak to you guys, you interrupt like it's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
She did not come back at no point to look at us because we made it, bro. We stood there, everyone now is panicking because we're black too. And I made it very clear. I'm like, yo, and you know what's crazy? If it's because we're black, you can say that and I'd respect that. And shit like that for me, if you're my niggas, you're around, you'd burst out laughing. But white people don't, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, a moment like that
I
is
would die.
tense.
I would say the same
A moment like that
thing.
is tense for these niggas, bro. Like, my uncle's just watching. This is, like, he's just watching. Because he knows, I'm not a type of nigga, I'm the youngest in my house, so I usually don't even get to speak like that. I'm not the first one to get to speak like that. So when I really get choked like this, let's watch this nigga, because it might ruin your day.
Nah, we good.
Bro, so now we're standing there, niggas are panicking. Now they got another warehouse guy to go get it. We hear the thing beeping, and they're like, okay, now they're getting it. I'm like, you know what's crazy? She told us that they were getting it fucking 30 minutes ago. But they hadn't even gotten anybody to actually go get the lift, bro.
Yeah.
They get it, they come down, they bring it to us. Crazy, while we're waiting, somebody else is waiting for a battery. I told my uncle, I'm like, how much you want to bet they're waiting for the same battery we're waiting for? Nigga, we walk up, brown lady walks up, not the same one. The manager never came back, she was too scared. Another lady, she's like, oh, this is the same one you were looking for. I'm like, oh, watch out though, they might actually be sold out. And then everybody again quiet. Anytime I spoke, niggas were just fucking quiet, trying to process if a nigga's serious or not. And it goes serious. She's like, that's what they just keep saying, but in the system, I'm like, I'm being sarcastic. They're just terrible at their job. Bruh, she bursted out fucking dying. I'm like, trust me, I said this out loud. I worked at Best Buy. I know what it's like to not want to do your fucking job.
Yeah.
But just be honest with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we watched everybody get help. Bro, we got thrown around 4 times, like passed around 4 times. I'm not the one, bro. I don't, bro. Shit
Which
like
Costco?
that. Fucking.
Which Costco is
This is the
this?
Costco on Sumas, fucking in Abbotsford.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have the bitch's number. You know what's funny? This one I knew that nobody liked her. By the end of it, the dude was so panicking because they also could tell that we were articulating ourselves better than fucking what they thought black immigrants were probably.
Yeah.
These niggas are trembling. They're like, hey, so I can give you the name of her manager. I can give you the number of her manager. You can call her this time to this time. This is her name. I'm dying. I'm like, yeah, what else? I wrote all this shit in my notes. All this shit in my notes. So call during this time to this time. Make sure, and again, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you know what, what's your name? I might tell him that you did a good job. He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, man. I'm just happy that, I'm like, yo, listen, man. My uncle, obviously, is the type of guy, he's at a more mature place in his life. So if you help him in those situations, he tried to make that guy feel better. I don't give a fuck. Because I don't, listen, here's the thing, bro. If I have to speak up in order to get some type of respect around here, my nigga, I can only imagine
You're
how
trying to
much
spend
shit-
your
how much-
same hard-earned money.
That's all I'm saying. And also, I can only imagine how many situations you've witnessed like this that you let slide. Because not everybody's going to be as aggressive as us.
That's definitely aggressive.
So for me, it's very hard for me to be like, you know what, thank you for helping me at least. No,
Yeah.
not really.
But that's an appropriate amount of aggression.
Yeah.
Like there's.
I didn't punch nobody in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't spit
And
in
it's
the
not
bitch's
even like
face.
I shouldn't even say aggressive. It's just like you're being assertive.
Standing up for yourself.
Yeah. That's
Like,
it.
nigga, are you kidding me? And it's wild to me that again, you're brown, bro. You are not getting no big up points from no white person, bro. You're Mexican. It doesn't matter who you are, bro. If you think shitting on another race, even if you're black and you're shitting on Asian people, whatever the fuck it is, you're not getting brownie points for these white people. They still fucking think you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You ain't shit, bro.
It's all the same.
You know what I mean? So
It's
like,
all the same.
watching her walk, I'm telling you, she walked that far, literally stopped and just started talking to this lady. I'm like, maybe she's helping her. Again, benefit of the doubt, because if you're black and you react too quick, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who knows what could happen, man? They let Obama in there. We don't want to shut that down. So, real shit, I gave her the benefit of that. 5 minutes goes by. As soon as I saw the hug, I'm telling you, if you were in my body, you could have felt this fucking thing come out of like, it's like, it was, I felt my body tremble, and I just walked up to the guy right away. I'm like, yo, who's going to get this? That ass, who's going to get this? But anyways, we ended up buying that bitch from there. Great warranty, but it almost ran as almost a G, but it was around 900, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it fucking doesn't happen again anytime soon.
Me too.
Like,
If it does, we're gonna have to shut this shit down. I'll tell you that much. Woo! I'll tell you that much shit.
All right, fellas, we gotta cut it.
We're done?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta head out.
This is
All
a
right,
great
fellas. I appreciate you.
This is a great time.
Appreciate
Of
y'all.
course. We'll see you guys next time. Later.
Peace.